And we're alive. We're back with Blastus. So where were we? This is a
Back in
dromad.
blast.
I think this was a dromad caravan that we found while we were stumbling around because we went looking for the legendary ape, and we did not find him.
Oh, how did you manage to get into the hills from that? Are you in the
Let's see
hills
where
down
we are.
south, I guess, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that we were just stumbling back. We went a little further south than we needed to go.
Oh, you haven't even, oh no, oh right, I remember. You went all the way over to Kyakuka and then you were coming back.
Yeah, what quests do I have going on right now? Oh, it is for the
Into the
wire.
Rust Wells.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're on the right track here. I'm lost again. Oh, look at these worms. I
Classic.
think we should kill these worms. Oh, they're leeches.
Yeah.
Okay, what's our situation with, we got Rebuke Robot kicking around. We have a lot of rounds of rifle, I believe. So we should be using that abundantly. Reload.
Is the
Fire.
implication just that, like, the robots still on some level recognize you as, like, their
Yeah,
creators?
I think so. And the mutants are too far from human for that to be the
Uh-huh.
case anymore. Huh. Oh wow, I kicked that baboon's ass. My aim is not that good though.
Yeah. How's my voice, by the way? I want to make sure it doesn't mess up the balancing.
You sound good.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yup. Alright.
Am I too quiet?
Nope. You're both
Cool.
about the same. Oh, it's a terrifying skunk. What if, can I kill the skunk with the shooting? Is it worth it?
Is it hostile?
You
It's not
can. They're
hostile,
not
is it?
hostile. If you press Alt, it shows you whether or not it's hostile.
Speaking of hostile, I was on my new character recording it, and I was down south of where you encounter the Gershlings, and there was an active slumberling down there. Something woke it up. And I didn't see it until it was already sprinting across the map at me. I only just escaped, like with a
That's
save.
terrifying.
It was horrifying. Slumberlings are too much.
Yeah, and they have charge, and random mobs will bother them, and that'll wake them up and turn them hostile to anyone nearby.
What's going on with you? Oh, nice. High-cheesed hermit. A patchwork of ash and dirt-caked hides make a gradient of flesh across the hermit's body. Her hair is knotted into a rat's nest. She screams in a tongue of her own invention. Wow, that's rough. She doesn't have much. She just.
That helmet she's wearing is pretty good. If you don't already have a
Oh, are you
helmet.
saying I should murder her?
Potentially, and actually, chainmail's pretty. I like chainmail a lot in early game.
Well, what do I
I think it
have?
wouldn't hurt. No
I
one would
have
die.
You
actually
have
have
it
It
already.
really
chainmail.
You don't need
stings.
that.
I have a leather cap.
Use the helmet though.
You're saying I should murder this woman?
You'd have to
I
murder
think
the other
it'll
one
make
too,
all three
likely.
of those hostile. I think that the skunks might share a
Yeah,
faction with the hermits.
yeah.
I'm not certain though.
I wish it would tell you people's factions.
Nothing to trade.
I think there's a mod for that.
I did install Clever Girl.
Good.
Well, I guess there's no consequences in this world.
Yeah.
The
You
skunk
can
is
find that.
on their side, I think. Oh no, it's just wandering through. No, it's coming to defend them.
You should run out of the poison, not poison, acid
It's
cloud.
acid, right? It dissolves things.
Right.
It's horrifying. How about Shield Slam?
Yeah, shield slam is
Wham.
good.
Not prone.
Killed one.
Okay.
What's the cooldown on the skunk's power?
I'm not certain actually,
Well,
but it looks
long
like, yeah, and
enough.
they, wow, that one might have a better level, better grade weapon for you, maybe.
Oh
Just
yeah.
judging by the sprite.
Bloody
So the
steel.
Nullworm skull is what you want there.
Yeah, bloody Norman skull. Yeah, that's okay.
And then there's the carbide longsword and the nearby objects.
Yeah.
Down.
Ooh, you should take those furs too. Because if you check them out, their mod gives you
Oh, reputation with lizards.
who
Yes.
are also very nasty both early and late game.
Oh, I can't mark something as important from this UI, which is really annoying.
Yeah, not until you pick it up, I think.
Yeah, I wish I could, because sometimes I just see something and I'm like, yeah, I know I want to never. So this is a Sakari banner I want to hold on to, right? Same
Right,
reason.
that can help you in the deserts.
Mark that as
And
important as well.
I tend to play. You have a decent amount of strength left. I in these early levels where you're still near Jopa, I tend to like pick up as much just junk as I can
Just for value.
just to have it and sell it.
Yeah.
Also, you can wear the rank fangs on your face.
Oh, I don't have
I
anything
did
more in there.
not know
I
that.
knew it had a reputation effect on it with the Gersh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought it
face.
was
short
Interesting.
bolt.
only as a weapon.
Yeah, I've used that a couple times with. I don't know actually if the face weapon slots work with offhand strikes,
Oh,
like the
interesting.
two-handing,
Oh,
the
I
dual
hope
wielding.
so.
That's something worth checking out.
If you mouse over it, now that it's on your face, does it have an offhand attack
Oh,
percentage?
it might actually.
Because if so, then yes. Yeah, yeah,
Offhand attack
yep,
chance 15%. Wow, every character gets that, don't they?
I
yeah.
think 15 is the
Yep,
base. I very rarely invest in dual wielding actually, so
I
I
That's
have
my
it. I
current
have
solo
it on
character is a multiple limb dual wielding axe guy.
my current my
that's
current
fun.
guy. He's got like all of these like dual weapon, multi-weapon mastery or something. It's like a 70% chance to hit.
Yeah.
Uh, and he has like 3 Kopeshes, 1 shield.
Oh, I also recommend like personally there's a I forget the hotkey and you can reassign it, but there's a hotkey that's just wait until healed,
Yeah, I
and I
got it.
use that
Oh yeah,
after every combat situation basically,
I
unless I'm
forget to
really late.
sometimes, and I get myself in trouble. How's this turtle doing? Oh, it's dead. Okay.
Turtles are very annoying in early game.
A sturdy creature.
Yeah.
a lot
Also,
of
you probably
DV or
already know
AV,
this,
I
but
guess.
it's possible to zoom out and see the entire map, which is occasionally useful for strategic
Oh, I was
situations.
a little zoomed in, wasn't
It's a
I?
little small, but I usually play like that just because in some later levels, it's really important to know where everything is.
Yeah, I saw Violet playing down in Golgotha, not Golgotha, in where was that? Was that Bethesda Sousa?
And
Under the
where?
trolls. Violet recruited their
Oh yeah,
trolls
yeah.
at last.
I did.
Um,
I lost a troll too.
falling down
I,
a
I guess.
shaft.
I guess. No. I mean that happened. I
Whoa, what is
reloaded that,
this?
but I did not reload the other occurrence. I don't know if you even saw me talking
Army
about it.
Paradox.
What the F am I looking at?
Yeah, something.
Oh,
Some
I
this
kind
is
of.
a
cannot find
hole.
it.
So you're just going down levels right now.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, here it is. Your companion Hagaba died. He violated the poly exclusion principle.
Yeah, which just states that two things can't be in the same place.
Yep.
I like the time that he fell down on. This crab is not dying.
They're
I
pretty
was shocked
strong.
that just killed him. The falling down the shaft, I mean. That's only happened to me once. Like
In
finding a
Bethesda
shaft deep
Susta,
enough.
in Bethesda Susta, the shaft goes down about 10 floors, and you can actually use it to skip most of the intermediate floors
Oh, I
between the
could,
top and the other stuff.
friends, I could come down into this hole, but I can't go back out.
You'll find there's ways up, but you'll have to explore. I'd recommend
This
healing and then
kudzu,
exploring.
yeah. Can I
Yeah,
do
watch out
that
for the
on water?
kudzu.
I know even before I
Kudzu.
played, there was a much more restrictive cooking mechanism where like you had to eat and it would affect you negatively, and like you had to have ingredients or else you would just starve to death. Now it's
Yeah.
almost vestigial, um, where you only get a penalty if you're starving, and it's instantly fixed. It's good that you have cooking though, because cooking is a very strong, um,
Just
can be very
shooting some
strong, especially
kudzu.
late game.
I need to remember to write down like recipes that I find.
Yeah,
Is this not
And then I'll
working?
just
I'm
throw
hitting the
ingredients
shale
together
for some
randomly and I'm
reason.
like, oh my god, that happens when I cook with those ingredients.
if
I
you
should remember
if
that.
you get Carbide Chef, you can save recipes, which I
Oh,
find is
okay.
useful because the other thing
Cool.
is that these recipes have more than one. I forget exactly how it works, but they can have more than one effect. So if you cook with the same ingredients 2 times, it could have 2 different effects.
I think that's I don't know if that's I mean you probably know better than I do. Wow, 100 wire right there. That's great.
That's all I'm looking for.
Um
200 is what I'm looking for.
but
Wet
I don't know
carbide
if that's
battery.
proportionate to the ingredients, or if that's just totally
Oh,
random each time? Because I know that sometimes it doesn't even get an extra effect. Sometimes it's like you just get the
Oh,
food, and sometimes it's like it tasted better than usual, and here's a random effect for it.
so that's a random effect, and if you cook with salt, you lose out on one ingredient, but it gives you a random effect in exchange.
Okay, I've
Um,
been using salt quite a lot because I have a lot on me.
it's good, but the thing is, like, if you cook with, you know how there's the in Jopa, there's the mats, which gives you like, reduces your water consumption and it gives you health regeneration,
There's
right?
what? Sorry.
the
If you
apple
there's if
fruit.
you go to Jopa and you cook
You
with
can
that thing, they have
learn.
their like
Oh, right,
traditional
right,
dish.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you try to make it like with the same ingredients without using the recipe, sometimes it will give you a different effect. Um, if you look on the wiki, it'll tell you all of the possible combinations. But I find it's fun to just kind of roll
Oh, yeah.
randomly with it.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So like when I try to
You gotta hit
do,
the ones in the corner
evaluate
like that.
for an apple, sometimes it'll be like every time you drink fresh water, increase regen by X, which is not super useful. Um, so that's the downside of cooking. Sometimes the random effects are not useful. Okay. Will, have you learned tinkering at all?
No, I've never really used it. It is our next goal here, I think, was to get tinkering. Can I
Yeah,
afford
you
it
know a
now?
little bit.
Will, you're muted.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's my
Yeah,
heel.
I know. You should just rebind it.
But I'm used to it being that too.
Put it on your mouse.
I don't use my mouse. Ugh.
Oh, right.
I could rebind it though. I could just bind it to one or something. I don't use that either.
Yeah.
It would be perfectly
Um,
easy.
if you,
So I do have tinkering, but I have not used it at all yet.
yeah, if once you actually get 19 intelligence and like can start making things, you dreadroot, like sometimes the dreadroots, if you kill them by force attacking them, they drop a tuber.
Oh yeah,
And those can be used. So it's kind of tedious, but sometimes I like to, kill all the dreadroot on a map and then stash it in Jopa until I have tinkering.
my other character who
Wait, what do
started
you
with
use it for?
foraging automatically picked up Dreadroot. It seemed like I
Yeah,
just
there
noticed I had 15 in my inventory.
some dreadroots, if they're like off colored, you can harvest them. But then also if you kill
You
them,
can
there's
kill
just a
other ones
small
too,
chance it'll
huh?
drop it.
Jeez,
Yeah.
a small chance, not even a high chance. Ugh.
No, I know it's annoying, but it's
What do
worth
you
it.
use them for?
Do you want me to? It's not really a
I
spoiler,
guess
but it's
not,
it's
no.
something fun to find out.
I don't
It'll
know.
change
Because I
it'll
have a
change your
bunch
game
and
a
I've
little
had
bit.
tinkering for a while and I have no
Change the
idea.
game a little bit. Well, I should just
Yeah.
get my other
I've
character up
been
to having tinkering.
I've
I
been holding
find
on
like
to them thinking that they would be useful for cooking or
if
something.
if I'm trying to go end game, like with without considering it like a challenge run, I think cooking is necessary. I think tinkering is basically necessary, and much eventually proselytize, like getting an
Mm.
ally is necessary.
Yeah,
See that
Hey, you
that
left
off
a
color
tuber on the
dreadroot
floor
there,
back there, Will.
I did.
that
Damn
off
it.
color one, I think
Mm.
you can harvest.
Oh, is that the one I just killed?
Yeah, but that's all right though. There will be more.
Oops, I killed it. I murdered it. I don't think I have that skill actually.
You
Yeah,
do.
the
I see it
harvesting
in the
you can
bottom
get
right.
it from
Do I?
Jopa if
I
you
harvest?
talk to
Yeah.
the
Oh, so I
elders.
do. Harvest plants is on.
Okay,
Okay.
and you can just auto pick that one up, I think. Unfortunately, the kudzu strands don't do anything, which is annoying because
Really?
that you can sell them, but as far as I'm aware, and keep in
You
mind this
cook
is,
with them?
1.0 may have changed the whole game.
I bet you
You
can
uh
cook with them.
you can?
I bet you can. I don't know for
Hmm,
sure.
I'll have to check. I haven't actually played much since 1.0 came out.
Killing kudzu with my rifle is kind of weird, but I don't
Very
want to
satisfying.
rust my shit.
Yeah, until you get rusted. Then it's
Yeah,
fun to just clear the map methodically.
I guess. I wouldn't mind if Explore did it automatically.
I think there is a way to set that
Really, to have Explore
automatically.
automatically shoot, like,
Not
plants.
automatically shoot, but I think auto attack like enemies under a certain threshold.
Uh, well, with
All I
kudzu,
saw
that's
was
pretty
auto
dangerous.
ignore. I guess maybe that's what it means.
Spark tick is toast. Game saved. Yeah, I worry about my game becoming too menu-y. That's what I fear.
I feel that. Some characters I use like I'm constantly on the menu just because there's so many abilities you have. Um,
Why am I not
I
firing
like
straight?
yeah. Truekin is fun for like being able to run around and not have to worry about that too much, while still maintaining your potential. Now, I think that dread root you can harvest. I think.
Okay, we'll try this.
An important difference, and I guess it's not that different overall because you're still like doing the same thing to achieve the same thing, but a difference between mutants and
Silver
Truekin
nugget
is
rusted. Damn. Sorry.
your progression is tied directly to exploration as a Truekin, whereas it's tied directly to your experience. And when I say progression, I don't mean like attributes and skills and stuff. I
You
mean like
mean
your
yeah,
mutations
your
versus your
powers, your
cybernetics. Yeah,
cybernetics. So I don't seem to have looted it.
You did. You
you did
did. It
what?
says there you
Oh, I
harvested
did.
it.
You
Yeah, you
harvested
have
Dreadroot
yeah.
Tuber, so I did.
What was I gonna say?
Where are my Dreadroot
Well,
Tubers?
things that rust, if you go to a like Argive or any tinker, they can repair them.
Oh, really?
Yes, for like usually 5 grams if it's just rusted.
Probably
I
worth
would
it
throw
for a
that
silver nugget.
I would throw that sturdy skull on over your
Less sturdy
regular
skull.
skull. Yeah. No armor bonuses, but it can't break or crack.
Sturdy skull. Yeah, my current one was cracked.
Oven it
Sturdy
is.
is almost
Puns.
always kind of like not that great, except if you're facing an enemy that cleaves a lot, or there's one other mod that it can combine with to be really busted. Um, but it's a later game. It's like a higher level tinkering one though, and it takes a lot to actually set it up.
This game is very complicated.
A lot of overlapping systems, but like this is nothing like I still don't really know how to play Dwarf Fortress, even though I
Oh,
played a
yeah.
lot of it especially during the lockdown. And I need to get back into it at some point because I really only explored maybe 5% of it, even though I had a ton of runs that I did a lot of different stuff in.
It's kind of wild to me that this game doesn't natively have any kind of like colony
Or
settlement
fortress
sim
mode.
system built
Yeah.
up. Like there's that mod, but like
Different
I was
objective.
looking through Gritgate, and Gritgate has like a water filtration system and like a water pump that's pumping water in and stuff like that. And I'm like, why is this all like robustly simulated if
Yeah,
we can't do this?
I honestly haven't figured that out because that was all added within like the last 2 years. So for the
Hmm.
vast majority of its existence, there weren't those systems
Yeah, I
simulated.
mean, I only discovered them when I was dismantling it all.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if it's thematic and that Qud is not about putting civilization together.
I mean,
Maybe.
it's yeah. I mean, that makes sense. But I mean, like the question wasn't why doesn't it exist? It's why does it seem to exist all
I
but
see.
like everything but the point of
What
view
else
being
is
able to
served
interact
by
with
it?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. I think we talked about this a little bit, but Sankis was talking about Sankis. Sankis.
I
Thanks.
say
I don't know why I'm
Sankis.
having trouble now.
I say Sankis,
Um,
personally.
Sankis was having. He was talking about the using wire with the moon gates.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you can, when you have tinkering, you do have a lay wire ability.
Yeah, he showed us that. It was
Okay, he showed us that.
it
So there's
was a lot.
there's limited, construction that you can use to connect connect power, and you can fix the moon gates that way and make them operable. But
Hmm.
other than that, like I've never been able to set up like a water pipe or anything, or had any
Yeah, I
reason to
don't think
set
you
up.
even can.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's there to be broken.
This is the only thing
yeah.
you can do with wiring is the moon gates.
I think you can anything that could take power, you can wire. So I think um, you might be able to wire like if you find a force field generator somewhere or something, you can reactivate that or anything else that
Ooh,
would require power.
You know what? There's one of the Tinker abilities that lets you just like place one of your weapons down as a turret,
Oh yeah,
and I
you could
bet you
set
have
down.
to I bet you have to power that with like a chem cell or something, and I bet
Yeah,
you could like lay some wires to a fusion reactor that you find any of these like techie ruins
I think
and
you can do that.
wire
And
that up, and you don't have to
there's also a
fucking power
mod
it.
that will let certain items
My God, that's
like take what's the right term? I forget exactly how it works, but it lets certain items jack into different power supplies. So if you have a mutant with
I can
electric
go up.
generation, there's a mod that lets you power your weapons just with your
Cool.
inherent electric generation, which is really fun
The
to do.
the rogue robot origin or genotype or whatever mod that I've been playing around with has like a option to start with like that, a module to start with like that. It's just like
Oh,
you passively charge the items in your inventory with your fusion reactors, your internal fusion
yeah,
reactors.
Oh, indeed, I got a tuber.
that's
It was
funny.
pretty cool. I was playing a gross character. Bro has a human brain
Oh
in
no.
his processing core
You
instead
were
of
a
a
RoboCop.
processor.
Yeah, Violet was a
Yeah.
RoboCop. It was bad. Are these areas over here, the rust pits, are they always just pits, not caves now?
Well, I mean, these three specific areas marked on the map are pits like that,
That's
where you
interesting.
can just you can fall down the middle. Um,
I couldn't actually go like into a true underground space was what was interesting. Even at the lowest level, it never went below like what I think of as the surface.
how so? Really?
So yeah, so I went all the way down and I fully
Because
explored
you have
this
to
area.
imagine this is all
Oh yeah, you're three.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
square.
all open.
so
That's what I'm saying.
these go three levels down and then end.
Yeah,
I mean, you could if you find the I forget what it's called, the spiral borer.
yeah.
You can create a thing, or you could if you cut your way into another like a screen up, you might find you know stairs up or down there too.
But
It's
even then, I
crazy
think
that
you
you
would
can
just
just.
be in like subterranean jungle or whatever at that point, not in Rustwell anymore. This is all the Rustwell has to offer.
So when you
Yeah,
spawn in Joppa, could you go directly up from there?
Yeah,
I don't think you can go up from Joppa. You can go down.
I think
There's a hidden
you can go up.
staircase down.
What does that mean? The sky is not visible from Joppa?
Oh, I'm sorry. No. That's what you meant. I don't know why I thought you meant go north.
No, no, I
No.
meant like
No,
a Z level
you're on
up.
the surface.
Yeah,
You're in a village. The
yeah,
sky is above you.
yeah.
There are
Yeah.
some. Have you found any randomly generated villages yet?
I don't
Uh,
know.
There are some that have a second floor. It's not very robust, but it is possible to find.
But in general, we are on the surface. We're not in some
yeah.
crazy underground structure here. Oh,
This
one
is
I
second.
this
bet
is you are
I need to.
underground right now, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet it's like caves off to the side of the well
Oh, that
where
makes
you are right
sense.
now.
You're right. These are
Yeah.
shallow caves.
yeah.
These are shallow caves. That makes sense. Is my audio not playing here? My audio's in the wrong output, I think. This whole time, I'm a fool.
Why do they call it output when you put out the input, output in eat the put?
Violet died on their way back to their home planet.
Mm,
Why do they call it of in when you of in the cold food, of out hot eat the food? Come on, you didn't get the
Of
reference.
course, I got the
Help me
reference.
here.
It's a
Come
very
on.
important reference. It's profaned. Profaned. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry. I'm being too harsh.
Landor
Oh, I
hand
think I
hook
just
car door.
killed a dreadroot. Yeah, man. Hook, car door, hand. Why am I not leveling up? I've killed so much kudzu. Fuck my
um,
life.
unfortunately, this is interesting.
You're
In addition to
gonna
like the
XP.
threshold getting higher for like more XP per level, at
Yeah,
certain milestones,
falls off. Yeah.
like if you're yeah, they fall off any whatever level you are compared to the level of the object. So now
There
it's
seem to be a lot of mods centered around rebalancing that. A lot of people seem to dislike the experience fall off.
I actually wish it was harder to get experience. Sounds insane, but
I think
once once you get to level 30, like the game sort of even level
right.
20, the game sort of drastically changes in terms of what you can do. Like it's funny because I feel like once you get to level 30, you're basically in God mode, and then
If you got the
shortly,
equipment, if you got the
yeah,
gear, it's all about
shortly
your
after
gear,
that
right?
though, The problem is you encounter enemies who are also in God mode.
Yeah.
That's where the new balance comes in.
Yeah. Seems complicated. Hey, I did it.
I read the description of one of those mods that does like the rebalancing, and I think that it's like more so than like at this level, people are upset that at a certain point enemies straight up stop giving XP
Yeah.
during
Yeah,
the
yeah.
level like
Like if
at
you,
all. And so it's like if even if it's trivial, it'll still give you like 1 to make it a little bit less impossible to farm levels at high once you're higher up there.
right.
I mean, if you want to farm anyway, you might as well make it faster to farm. Not like, oh, I
Right.
want to farm, but it's really slow. Just make it generous if you want to do it.
Yeah.
Like really, I
I
think my highest level
Ammo.
character ever has been maybe level 40. At that point, it really like plateaus, and even end game level enemies start giving you less XP. That's kind of like the soft cap, I suppose, if we're calling it that.
level 40.
You can get above
Yeah.
it, but it
I'm
takes.
pretty sure my ape is level 40, and I don't think he's ever gonna level up.
You mean your ape companion? What's his name?
Yeah, my ape god,
Yeah.
who I've been with basically from the start, like probably since level like 15. Maybe a little earlier. Even. It's very
Strong
interesting to me
violet.
that
Was this
Jokba
bloody? Why is there
is.
a puddle of blood over here?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
So look at the contents.
that's right.
Oh, the Mechanimist
Yeah,
died? How
I
did the
think that the
Mechanimist
Mechanimist
die?
gets killed by the warden?
No.
Really? What?
Well,
What?
do you know? Have you read the Mechanimist like texts at all?
No, I know that
Really?
it's like. Tell me. Just tell me.
Or have you visited the 6 Day Stilt?
No, I haven't made it there.
Oh man, I kind of want you to find out yourself.
Well, let's see what
Wait,
his
that's
book
the same.
says.
Wait, is this the guy that wanted you to go there, so you're never gonna be able to do
I'm
that
never gonna be
now?
able to
Why is
finish
that
that
You
quest,
can
you?
complete no, you can complete the quest just by doing it.
but I can
Well, but
never
you can't like
report back
return
to
to
him.
him.
I got the impression that they thought that artifacts were profane, and that
Yeah,
having
and guess where did he die? If you look on the map.
Oh, he died here over at what's his name. So he must have been. Was he picking up? He was over here proselytizing to.
Oh, wow.
He was
Yeah,
over here.
That's so
Archive is
funny.
hostile to the
Archive.
Mechanimist because
Yeah.
the Mechanimists are like, hey, you should just take all that stuff and throw it away because
Oh,
you're not
so
worthy of
so
it.
he just happened to path
Take
over here at
4.
some point in the simulation as Will's been
Yeah,
Yeah.
gone.
and that was a
That's
bug that they left in as like on
that's
purpose because they
beautiful.
thought it was
That's
in
hilarious.
character. And then
Recoil.
like you experience Violet, much less likely but still possible is that the Warden gets generated hitting Jopa or vice versa, and they get into a huge battle.
I mean that happened to me.
I know
Yeah.
that's what I'm
No,
that's
you
what I'm
said like
saying. I
the.
love that it happened
Yeah,
to you.
yeah, yeah.
It makes for
It
a very
happened to me
interesting
not in
game.
that way though. I mean, you know what happened.
Right.
I lack crypto gull
Like,
eggs,
you just-
and well, never you mind. I have a great task for you, my apprentice. Do you accept it? You must seek out Barathrum the Old, the eldest and wisest tinker alive. He lives with his followers, the Barathrumites, under the arch of Crit Gate to the northeast, in the jungle-strangled ruins of Qud. He will know what to make of the signal. Who are the Barathrumites? Disciples of Barathrum, mostly Urshiib, like their mentor, quilled albino bears who preferred the candle-dim caves to the sun-salted surface of the jungle. 1,000 years ago, Barathrum and his kin crossed the Holmes Delta into the rusting heart of Qud. He has spent centuries peeling the chrome shells off the Times artifacts in his workshop. If he cannot decipher the signal, no one can. I accept the task, Argive. Splendid, perfect. Let me record the signal to disk, which you'll need to guard with your life, I'm afraid. I'll rig up a droid scrambler for you, too. You see, the Barathrumites have programmed a troop of way droids to guard the approach to Grid Gate. With the scrambler, you won't need to worry about them. Wait there. He mumbles to himself for several minutes. There you go. But you'll live long enough to do my bidding. Away, away. The stamped data disk. A canticle for Barathrum. Haha.
It's Slime Golem.
Oh, is he here?
Yeah.
Slime! How's it going? How's it going? Sorry you had to show up during my egomaniacal monologue of our friend Argive.
No, I appreciated it. It was good.
Thank you. So I think that the desert of Mograi is only. I think we see only part of it here. I think we see only the very edge of the desert of Mograi here. Do you
Yeah,
not agree? I don't think that it's part of Cut. I think that it is not Cut.
yeah. They tend to refer to Qud as the jungle region.
Yeah. Violet and I were having a discussion of this the other day as to exactly where Cud begins, whether we're in Cud now or whether Cud is just to the east.
The world map is a game construct that facilitates travel to various locations within Qud.
Within Cud?
You were just talking to this man, and he described something as digging a hole into the heart of Qud, and that sparked me to start looking into this to see if there's anybody online talking about whether Qud is the world or this larger
Oh,
region
I'm
or
sure
the
it's not the
jungle,
world.
and I can't
I know
figure
it's
it
not the
out.
world. I've heard him on podcasts say that it's not. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like on the
Cannot
shelf by
find it anywhere
genre
because the wiki is not
appearance.
about the lore at all. It's about the fucking. I mean, there's
Mechanics.
some lore stuff, but it doesn't really
You'll
like.
find a couple of books that and there's a just in the loading thing there's like a Dromad proverb that appears as a quote. I don't know if they might have removed the loading screen quotes where it's like I can't remember. I'll see. Let me find it because I'm not going to be able to replicate it, but it gives you some insight, and it used to be on the loading screen.
All right, so is the grit gate that spot over there that I think that I see? Oh, also should I buy tinkering? More tinkering? Have I got the
You can
attribute
right
points for
click
it?
any of the stuff on this map and look at it.
Oh,
You didn't know
really?
that, yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Rusted archway. An arc of rust paints the sky and circles the path once taken by gargantuans in chrome. I bet I can just
Yeah,
L as well, can't I? Oh, that's sweet.
I, I dropped a quote in the Salt Hopper channel that
Oh, yes.
you sometimes see.
Let's see, what did they say? Salthopper Thirstwater, who inhabits the colossal desert freehold of Nanru, the
Yeah.
gathered men, the fiefdoms of Odrum, the kneeling men, the jungles of Eep, the breathless men, and the rust caves of Cud,
So
the screaming
I
men.
bet this whole area is Cud, and perhaps that little deserty bit is a bit of Nunru. I don't know. I bet this whole, largely like the whole area east of the desert is Cud.
Also, something interesting is that just in real life, Al Quds is Arabic is one Arabic name for Jerusalem.
Oh.
Ah,
And there's all
yeah,
sorts
so it's the
of,
region.
there is all sorts of, fucking Kabbalah in here.
Yeah, and Golgotha and whatnot.
Yeah, Golga, yeah. Let's look at the space elevator. The spindle. Here lies the hallowed ground where the spindle, a lengthless needle of Maya blue, ruptures the tomb-dressed earth and pierces the firmament.
Some of the first things I read when I like got into the game and looked at the world map.
Omen porch. Through the umbrage of choking trees fly the 100 archways and buttresses of funerary monuments. They peer over marble arcades that roof the catacombs of the Eaters of Earth. Banana groves. Yeah, the Tomb of the Eaters is surrounded by banana groves. I never noticed that. That's very strange.
Yeah.
There's
Cool.
some strange banana lore in this game.
I should pay more attention to this game that I'm playing.
I mean,
Yeah.
the descriptions, I find that they're very well written. Some of them are a little bit overwritten. Some of them are just overwritten enough, if that makes any
Yeah, I
sense.
enjoy the hysterically incoherent sometimes. I can usually make some kind of sense out of it, sort of.
Yeah, there's been a couple where I have to read it a couple times and still don't really get
By
it.
recording it, I kind of force myself to restate it in a way that is like, wait, did I make sense of that? Or did that just flow
Saying
out of
things
my
out
mouth?
loud is very useful to make sense of things.
As long as you're actually paying attention and not just reading it out loud
That's
without
true.
actually processing it, which is very easy to
That's
do
true.
sometimes. Oops. But if you're focusing, if you really are allowing yourself to be drawn in. For example, fucking bananas surrounding the Tomb of the Eaters, I never knew that. Braids of roots and ribbons of fronds dimensionalize the flat loam. Something is home a discarded leaf makes. Wow. Jungle, jungle. In the wave graph of stone over time, where the world plates once vexed themselves into war, a quiet peace has settled in the mountains. Oh, the river Yonth. It's got a name. Yonth breaks the massif to the strange east and ushers its nameless waters into Cud. Fish things feed on her basalt ships. So this flows to the west. Blips in the wave graph of stone over time. Multiple in the wave graph of stone over time is how all of these go. These are the moon stare. Hex prisms burst out of black marble beds, and their edges decohere as warm static do. The stare purrs at low frequency. Seems dangerous over there.
It is. You do not want to go there or the lake beneath it until you are very busted.
Be prepared. There's a lake beneath the moon stare.
Just on the map, it's covered now.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the lake beneath was so evocative there. Baroque ruins. Rampant green spread canopies, a starburst of the eater's richest works. The jungle is torn at the corners, where Christ-steel balustrades and star orchid lancets peek through. Wow. Scary. Okay, well, I guess I have, so is that the Great Gate then to the northeast?
Yes, it's the yellow
It's-
thing. If you read that, there's
Oh,
a
it's
rusted
this.
archway halfway through, which you do want to hit that. The rusted arch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking that was.
'Cause you'll find some things there that are useful for trooting.
Still erect is the superior half of the colossal gate inscribed with the runes of 100 indecipherable tongues. Beneath its chrome palings, a wide passage opens into the jungle alone. The colossal
Love that
gate.
word.
Which one?
Loam.
Loam. They like that. We've seen it twice. Yeah, just in the last minute. 100 indecipherable. Just underground beneath this great gate. Weird.
What is a grit gate?
I don't know. I think it's just the great gate. Oh, am I man enough to kill an
There's no
Equinus?
We'll put some points into wayfaring right now.
What about tinkering, though? 19
Yeah.
intelligence? Oh, one more point of intelligence and I'll be able
You
to grab
should do
real
that.
tinkering.
Well, you'll yeah, I don't.
I mean, 18 is very good for a baseline. 19 is good for
Yeah.
tinkering.
Every
Let's put it in
every
like
3
that.
levels you get +1 point, and then every 6 levels you get
Everything gets
+1
1 point,
in
right?
everything.
Yeah.
alternating.
Yep, I'll take that one and then we'll be at 19 intelligence and then we can tinker. Alright, I'll take a little more wayfaring.
There's a couple. I honestly normally don't dip into wayfaring beyond learning the base one, but it can be very useful if you use the world map a lot. Because you can stumble upon some very cool things.
I have so much scorn for the decision you're making right now.
It's pretty cheap. I could buy it all, right?
You should just buy it all. And
I'll just buy it
everything.
all.
You get lost so much.
I'll just buy it all. 12% to 1%. That's a lot less. It's a significant drop. Scorn, huh? My reward for doing this is I'm going to get a free try to fight this Equinoid. Equimax. We should look at it, though. His hairbrush
Fighting it.
skin.
Was it hostile from the start?
No, I wanted to get its experience points inside its beautiful carcass.
You're a horrible human.
I'm an enriched human. I'm a human who came
Just
down
raised
from
in
the
the
arcologies to bring the light to the wastes. His
This guy
hairbrush
doesn't know
skin.
about the mercy button.
Wait, there's a mercy button?
No, I was undertailing.
Oh, there might have been a mercy button. I could just beat them into submission and take their experience points without killing them. Live and drink, friend. Live. Live. Around a strapping wither flanks and thighs, a rich platinum coat is spread smooth across a tranquil body, and then erupts at the hooves in wild tufts across a long muzzle. Mane tassels curtain his eyes. I think I
long to
was
encounter someone who offers me a choice: live or drink.
live or drink, cake or death in the classic. I will kill every Equimax that I encounter for the delicious experience inside of them. Look at this, my UI is still not correct. On the right, you can't see all the words. Now you can. Like I can scroll it down. Maybe I'm scrolling up by accident somehow. Ooh, uh-oh. I've angered the whole flock. Oops. Yeah. I'll have to take all 1,000 experience for the whole group.
So this is
Oh,
something
oh.
interesting.
Yes.
Right now you're at the tar pools,
Yes.
and like those biome modifiers that you see sometimes, yeah, you might want to run or take a thing if you have it, if you have any medication.
Oh, I'm waiting right now. Aquamax is probably fast, though. Shit. Oh, through the tar. Hey, I'm fine.
You might have.
I'm fine. Everything is fine. No problems. Sprint saves the day. Aquamax are fast, though. Shit.
I
Run.
think they also have sprint actually.
No,
Everything's decent,
no,
though.
no. They wouldn't do that to me. Oh, shit.
Do you have any salve injectors or witchwood?
Perhaps I do have some witchwood. Can I just eat it?
Yeah, it might confuse you, but it'll give you enough to survive probably. Okay, it confused you, so just move right and you'll still hit it.
Do I want to fight it?
Well, you're at 32 now, so you're back up to half.
I'm not hitting it.
It must have moved.
I think you might, yeah, it either moved or you.
I'm no longer confused, I think.
Oh, there it is.
Confusion doesn't move you, but it looks like you've moved. So if you just remember where you were and
Oh,
where
I
the
see.
enemies were, you can
Everything.
usually
Yeah.
get by.
The very advanced strategy is that if you look at your inventory when you're confused, you're still like it messes up all the words.
Yes.
But it doesn't mess with the weights. So if you
Oh.
know the weights of your specific healing or grenade items, you can still use them.
Cute. Fuck off,
So that's how
Kutsu.
I chain
Oh, I
chain
should
Witchwood
have
together.
fixed. Oh, it's a salt hopper. Shit. Oh, it's toast. Okay. No big
If you
deal.
have butchery and they drop a corpse, you can sometimes get a special weapon off of it. I think it's a pretty low chance, but
Oh yeah, the salt hopper mandible.
yeah,
What kind of weapon is it?
it's a longsword.
Oh, I would love a longsword.
Yeah, I think it's only
pretty
slightly
cool.
better than what you have now. I think, but it is better. It's like it's the next 1 or 2 tiers up.
Sometimes I can't force attack, and I don't know why.
It's flying, so you'd have to shoot it.
Oh, I should just do that. I don't know why I
You can
wasn't
tell
doing
it's
that.
fine because it has a little up arrow that keeps flashing on its tile. every now and then.
Yeah, I know, but it was just giving me no feedback when I tried to force attack, which is weird.
Yeah, just because there was nothing there.
There was nothing there to attack. Yeah, it's reasonable enough. I could tell what was going on. I just expected a little bit more messaging from the computer about it.
What are you using to force attack?
Control direction.
Hmm.
What do you use?
That's what I use. I just wasn't sure if there was like
A different.
because I don't use the numpad to move,
Oh, it was, yeah, I use numpad.
so I wasn't sure if using the numpad to move also carries like an inherent force attack, but if there's no option, it'll just move you. It's nothing to attack. I mean,
I am still lost. There we go. Oh, uh-oh. Is it a...
At this
Shooter
level, you should
pig?
Be able to deal with the regular ones. The
Just a
shooters are
boar.
red. That pig has shooters.
Yeah, pig's gunning for me.
They are
Ooh.
widely despised as early run enders, especially before they had
Fine, that's
saving mode.
Yeah, I almost got killed by one of the spitter pigs. Down. Oh, I see a salt rock halt spur. Salt rock halt spur.
these lizards are fucking that turtle up.
It's a war. It's scaly v scaly. They're showing off their lizard powers.
Use your special lizard power.
Yes. You know about lizard powers, right?
Do I know about lizard powers?
You must not. A friend of mine believed that lizards paid special attention to them at the zoo, scaly. And I told him they didn't have lizard powers. And Kyle and I have ever since referred to anyone who thinks they have any kind of occult mystery about themselves as having lizard powers. But in this case, they were real. So I was on the surface. I had trees around me, and I went down a staircase, and I'm still on the surface. It's a subterranean desert canyon.
No, you're not on the surface.
But
This
there
is
are
just
still
what caves look like.
trees. They just
This
have
is what caves look like sometimes.
full trees.
Yeah.
It says subterranean desert canyon. I guess 1 stratum deep. I'm just underground.
You also did just go down a staircase, right? Like you're not assuming that that's just a placeholder, right?
Oh, you're right. It
were
is a
built.
staircase. It's not just a placeholder. It's literally a staircase.
Yeah.
This is weird. This is a weird place. That's a weird
I think
place.
Senkus was talking about it a little bit. It's meant to be like layers. Of
Yeah,
layers within
I
the
couldn't
desert
quite
or-
visualize that. I didn't look up what you
It's a little
mentioned,
hard
the
to-
Seattle Underground or whatever. I meant to look that up.
No, he mentioned it. He brought it up. It's very cool.
Well,
though.
y'all.
I'm an enthusiast. It's the Chicago Underground.
So I'm hearing there's a weird place in this game. There's a strange place.
There's a strange place or two. Musket turret. Yeah, I'm just... In spite of having played this game on and off for 17 years or so, I've never really gotten very far, and I'm constantly weirded out by the things that I encounter. I'm frequently
I think
freaked
that's
out.
the correct way to play this game. I think if you stopped having that happen, you would no longer find the game fun, right? Like
Well, that's the
I don't know.
point is to be weirded out by it.
Yeah.
Am I just lost, or what's the deal here? No, I don't wanna...
You already just go back upstairs. You already found you regained your bearings when you first entered the zone you went down from.
No, not down. Up. Yeah. Okay. I was just bumbling around still. All right.
Yeah.
I forgot to have
I thought
Argyle.
about commenting, but I thought I almost said it, and then I was like, I envisioned you replying with like, "What, Violet? You don't clear every zone you go into, no matter how accidental."
Extremely not my way.
XP.
No, I'm not. No,
And so
there's never any reason to stay in one place and look for things, because if you
Right.
progress, what you find in the next area will always be better. So you
Yeah.
should never stop. It's not quite true in a game like this, but in a game like Diablo, it is true. So these are locked.
yeah, you can break down the wall if you got a pickaxe, but you probably don't.
I don't
That's
have.
moving.
I haven't seen no pickaxe. Is there more fucking kudzu here? I thought I was. Oh, it's pricklers. Sweet. Oh, they're worth a lot of experience.
Yeah, because now you're in your level range.
Sweet. That's
Oh,
what I'm looking for.
Maybe. I don't know for sure.
Beautiful levels. A dogthorn tree. The levels.
Piggies.
Uh-oh. I'm getting pig swallowed.
Level 10.
Level 10. I'll just let the auto boost. Will that be at level 12 that I get my next boost to everything? Violet's game looks extremely complicated to me when I watch them play. There's a lot going on. There's
I
a
just
lot
have
of...
a lot in my inventory.
Well, you also have a lot of people on your side, and there's a lot of people against
Oh, yeah,
you.
that's true. Yeah.
It seems like you need all those people on your side, or else you'd be in big
Yeah,
trouble.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that other people don't have troll armies.
Yeah, how do you get through it without a troll army? Rusted archway, 1 stratum
I
deep.
feel like this is the kind of feat I only achieve in one run ever in my life. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to
Oh, I
be
don't
able
know.
to garner enough reputation. Well, everybody that I've spoken to has said that it seems very difficult to befriend trolls.
Maybe. Everybody who tells me about their CUD game has done something really impressive in their CUD game, always. So I think that impressive feats are commonplace. I bet you could figure out how to do it more intentionally if you wanted to.
I think that I would be able to, accomplish other impressive feats, but I think this one might be a once in a.
It could be.
I don't know.
Not easy to
It,
do.
it shocked me to my core that I was at 0 reputation with the trolls, like in even 0, and then even more so when I just
That you could
decided to
water
go there
ritual.
and do it, and they were neutral to me. It turns out those trolls aren't even particularly aggressive trolls.
They're just guys.
They just, by the time you get there, they hate you. I mean, I don't know how much you start out with. Maybe they already hate you when you start.
I was wondering if you went in the explorer mode, if you would start with like neutral to the trolls, because that's what the promise is, that you start with neutral to most things, right?
Oh yeah. Probably not the trolls.
I don't know. Who are the trolls? Like, what's their
Do you
deal?
know, are there other trolls? Or are those the only trolls in the game? Those legendary brothers. Oh, Vince is muted.
Yeah, we're missing them. The full creature is destroyed. A steel longsword. Is that better than what I've got? What have I got?
All right, you made it to Is this
Carbide.
Rusted Arch or Gate Gate?
This is Rusted Arch.
Okay.
Vince, do you know if there are other trolls in the game other than the legendary brothers?
As far as I'm aware, those are the only ones, but it could be there could be more.
I would love to find others.
But what
I
are
have a
they?
question.
Yes.
Did you manage to get like positive reputation with them?
So when I like checked, so I became fed up with trying to find legendary creatures that the trolls hated, and then I checked my reputation because I was like, I'm just gonna go to Thesdisusa and progress the quest line and kill them if I need to. I had some love injectors, so I was gonna like inject some of them and try to,
Yeah.
brute force it that way. But I checked my reputation, and I was in even 0 with them.
Oh, there you go. So you must have, at some point, you got it.
Yeah, some without realizing all the creatures I've been killing.
Yeah.
Over the past like literally 8 levels.
And I was gonna say, some of the most interesting things I found have come when I was trying to like just search for random legendary creatures. So like it can be very annoying, but it's also a fun way to like do something that's not the main quest and
Yeah.
like see how the procedurally generated things can really shine when you find something really weird on the map.
I have to try not to become annoyed when I don't achieve my goal as quickly as I want to because I'm achieving other goals passively.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, if there are any of the trolls alive now, or did they all die?
Two of them are alive. One of them died in a way that somehow they phased out and somehow they came back in a wall, I guess.
I didn't know any of them could phase. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I think we were down there. There were like phase spiders. There was some phase.
Oh,
webs.
yeah, that's really annoying.
Maybe that happened. I'm so glad that before that point, before even realizing I would ever, I mean, I intuited, I guess, that I would eventually encounter an enemy that would phase out and be untargetable. I installed some like omni-phase gloves or implants or whatever the fuck. So I'm in both phases at once at all times.
It's very useful.
You are always able to interact with phased creatures.
Yep, phased out or phased in.
That's very funny. It's just a
When you
state.
get that can become a liability in very
I can turn it
deep
off.
levels. Yeah, okay, if you can turn it off, that's perfect.
Yeah. Yep.
It can become a liability. It can be a liability to exist in simultaneous
there might be
phase.
times when you would want to phase out, right?
I
to avoid
know.
Yes.
or something.
But this game is so complicated.
I can walk
but
through
if
force
you
fields
ever-
too, like it's nothing.
If you do water ritual with the trolls and have positive reputation, you should ask them for secrets because they give you unique secrets.
Oh, really? What kind of secrets can I give them? Because I think by this point I'm back to neutral because
There's only about 4 secrets that they accept, and they only teach 4 secrets. So you either have to, get the positive rep through other means, or there's a couple. Have you found any named items that have? I know you did because I creeped on your achievements last time I opened the game. You got the Amanthorine Prism, right?
Yeah.
I saw I saw that you equipped it, which is a big no-no. I mean, it's great.
No,
It's
it's not. It's not
awesome, but
equipped now.
it's also
I heard about
overrated.
this.
Um, but it has a little function that says recall story.
I saw it for a pet that I had.
Yeah, I think pets can do too. But there are a couple of legendary items that you can find in the game that have recall item. They're kind of just randomly scattered, but if you find them, then you can tell the trolls, and they will tell you where others are if you
That's
share.
interesting. Okay. So
And
so
there's
the trolls already. So most people like hearing about new things that they don't already know about. The trolls, it seems, already know everything, and they just are blasting
They
you out.
want things repeated
I
back to
think
them.
that might be how you can read it. So
Listen, they're just like normal people. They just want to hear what they already
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. They should
the
watch. They would have loved
Snapjaws, if you can
Fox
become
News.
friends with
Yep.
Snapjaws, they'll eventually tell you where one of the things is usually. Oh, this might be a spider. This might have a legendary spider on it when you see webs like this. So you
Uh-oh.
might be careful because there could be somewhere on the map there could be some dangerous spiders. But they have really good loot occasionally. The
I
legendary
will say,
spiders.
I believe that that is the case. However, I have been playing for a while, and I've seen a lot of webs, and have yet to encounter a legendary spider.
Hmm. Maybe they lowered the rate.
Encountered a legendary aloe fugue though. That was pretty
For
cool.
purple spiders.
The boar refuses to speak with me? Bullshit. Hey,
Oh
it's a
yeah,
young
I was gonna
ivory.
say, I'm like exactly neutral
Oh,
with the
you should
trolls
observe those
because
spiders
the
because those are some of the spiders. Um, if you see any purple spiders, even especially if it's a Gershling, because the Gershlings already look purple,
Yeah.
so you have to check. Scorpioks are really nasty. They do a lot of poison, so I do not let them touch me if possible.
Where was he?
Yeah, I think he got killed.
Oh, nice.
Everything on this map is killing each other. So, and you have a fire snout, which you think would be worse than the slug snout, but they're not as bad.
It was worth a lot of experience.
Yeah, there's
they
a
set you
Gershling.
on fire.
Is there a Gershling?
Yeah, it's right there below. Oh, you just killed it, I think.
Oh, oops. Oh, yeah.
No, it ran
It
into you and
died.
ran into you.
Yeah.
Yep.
How did it die?
I think maybe the hermit killed it actually.
Oh, maybe it was already bleeding or something.
Yeah. Real fast, look at that. Can you use the look function to look at those? I just want to see if any of them are legendary. Oh, the legendary one died and dropped the best item. That's such a good.
Oh, that's a really
There
good
was one.
piece.
It got killed, and that's like a very high
Oh, check
because
out
they
that.
weave to carry
Yeah.
any item that has weave in the name. A spider will have.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so cool.
sweet.
Sadly, it died before you could do any faction check, like and see if it was hated or loved.
Bro,
But
Oh,
that's a my level item. That's
it's a pretty
awesome.
sweet
it's a
chest.
very high level item that you can. Yeah.
Alright, well, Blastus just got a little more viable, folks. You're gonna see a little
You'll
more
notice
of Blastus.
you'll notice it doesn't have a penalty. It has a
Yeah,
DV
as a
bonus.
bonus, yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Let's save our game, why don't we? I'm sure we'll be fine, but let's just...
Rainbow weave
I
cloak.
see some boots,
Oh,
too.
that's also that's
Oh, a
look at the
2 dodge
Oh
bonus.
my god,
look at it though. Yeah, it's
50%
so
chance to
good.
refract light-based attacks, plus or
that's
minus.
awesome.
Nice.
So functionally, or I forget, functionally better than Praetorian's cloak always, basically.
Equip. I can't...
You're stuck in a
I'm
web.
stuck in a web.
You're stuck in a moment.
Stuck in...
Can't get out of it.
I'm hanging by a bloody furze with you. Nanoweave vest. The manifold fibers are colorful and have a touching texture like no other fabric. A molecular weft was pulled through shrinking warps on a fractal loom. Equip it
That is such
automatically.
a funny detail about the spider's leveled loot lists. That's the best thing. Anything that has weave, the spiders can have.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
They also carry the shawls and other things. So you got the two really good items that they can carry. The other items they have aren't that good.
Did you get the cloak? He did, yeah.
Yep. These
I'm
scarlet
always so
shawls
thrown
aren't
off
special.
by nearby objects not updating in real time until you move,
Yeah, I had to close
or
the
One
until you close the menu. I
get.
think.
Now this looks like it might be something to do with cybernetics here.
Yeah, you'll have to break those walls. They're
Oh,
made of glass though, so it's not hard. You can
alright.
just force attack them. Yeah.
A becoming nook. A rectangle of neutrofoam imprinted with the human form hangs beneath an arch of glass. Across the foam at eye level glyphs loop on an elliptical screen. Surgical machinery obscured by blinding light beetles out from the underside of an enclosing dome. I always prefer enclosing dome. Interface. Welcome, aristocrat, to a becoming nook. You are one step closer to the grand unification. Please choose from the following options. Tell me about cybernetics. Your curiosity is admirable, aristocrat. Cybernetics are bionic augmentations implanted in your body to assist in your self-actualization. You can have implants installed at becoming nooks such as this one. Either load them in the rack or carry them on your person. How many can I install? Insightful question, aristocrat. Each implant has a point cost, and the total point cost of your installed implants can't exceed your license tier displayed at the bottom of this screen. You can upgrade your license at a Nook by spending cybernetic credits. I have 0 credits, my tier is 2, and I have 2 points used. Can I uninstall implants? Your question was finally uttered. You may freely install and uninstall implants at a Nook, although some implants are destroyed when uninstalled or can't be uninstalled at all. Return to main
Like
menu.
that.
So the first one I'm going to have to use for credits, is that correct?
Yeah, you can find more credits though, and I would highly recommend exploring this map
Okay.
to potentially increase that. Spoiler alert. But I forget. Was it
Another
oh, you should take
Isakari
that.
piece.
That if you wear that with the
With the
other
other
thing, it'll
piece,
put
yeah.
you
Positive rep.
at neutral.
Sweet.
Um,
Oh no, I'm overburdened.
Violet, was it you who did the who did the motorized treads, or was that Sankis? I forget.
That's me. I think
That's
Sankey's got
you.
some too recently though.
Now, can you uninstall those?
I haven't tried.
Because I remember in old versions of the game you cannot uninstall those, but I don't know if they might have changed that now.
I assume I would have been given like a prompt before installing it that would say, "Hey, this is permanent," and it didn't. But also, maybe this game isn't as forgiving as that.
It would have said in the description, and when I looked at the thing you posted, it didn't have it, so I think they might have reverted that.
Cool.
Bionic arm implant, okay.
Oh, bionic arm's good, I think.
Skillsoft
general,
cleave implant.
You should take all of them because the skill softs weigh nothing, and you can sell them.
Oh, sweet.
I find they are very rarely worth it, the skill softs, but you can
Yeah.
sell them as trade goods.
Hey, don't forget to crack open that other one.
Yeah. Stasis projector implant.
That's cool.
Tubular hydrojets implant.
Literally not a single one of these implants you've just now seen are implants that I have seen yet. I haven't seen any of those.
So can I just
That's-
install all of those for
I
free
love this
now?
game.
No. You'll have to
No.
you'll have to get more credits.
Oh,
But
I see.
Yeah.
some of them are cheaper than others.
You had 2 and used 2.
I think
At the
the
start.
night vision was the used one.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that moon gate is used. Oh, real fast. If you go press Alt real fast, you can harvest that that web for cooking items.
Oh, the flashing one?
Yeah. So you should go adjacent to it at some point when there's no enemies on the screen.
Adjacent.
You can harvest from an adjacent tile, and
Oh,
you can
cool. I
open
didn't
chests
know
from an
that.
adjacent tile.
I knew about
I
the
don't know what
opening
it is, but I use
chests,
Shift G.
Phase silk. I just did space and interacted in that direction.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Is that Moongate straight up powered?
It's powered. Sometimes you find them with powers.
That's awesome.
There's a scary spider up there.
Yeah, they're not scary. There's, well, they do that. They do that.
Oh, is that a lesser voider? The greater voiders are the ones who have their little lairs.
Drag you
That's-
away
they
into their
legitimately-
lairs.
the sprite of the Greater Voider legitimately makes me frightened and uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Like I don't have
yeah.
arachnophobia, but it's just
They're
terrifying.
spooky.
Oh,
Yeah.
credits wedges.
There you go. So now you can go and boost your credit score and install more things.
It's coming for me.
Yeah, they usually run, and you can shoot them, but they have a very high dodge. Don't forget you can also charge them.
That's right.
They're two or more away.
Oh, he doesn't have charge yet.
I don't have charge on this character, do I?
Yeah, it's
There is a
and
character that starts with it. The mutant hatchet guy starts with
yeah,
charge.
that's I do
Marauder.
Marauder a lot there.
That's my
For a long time,
multi-arms.
axes were widely considered the best.
Oh,
but
are they no
Dismember-
longer? Are they no
Dismember's
longer
pretty good.
regarded highly?
I think the others have been buffed, but Dismember is just so strong.
It's still
You
great.
can just lop people's heads off.
That's what I
Right,
was
yeah.
told. Yeah, that I should be
Yeah.
flurrying with multiple arms. So can I parlay multiple arms into more than just 2 extra arms?
I don't think you can.
Oh,
You can
okay.
with that mod.
If you
Oh, it's a
play as
mod,
a
alright.
if you play as a chimera, you might generate extra arms, but
Yeah. So you have to be a
Um,
chimera for that, huh? I should have taken chimera at the start.
I found some people online talking about how multiple heads is really only useful to prevent being decapitated, and then there
Yeah.
was like a million people replying to that person saying, "I've been playing this game for forever, and I've been decapitated like once. What are you talking about? This is a non-issue." And then it emerged that the person was talking about how they don't like that they can be a god and walk around and nothing can even touch them, but then they just lose their head and suddenly they're dead.
The hypothetical is too
Would
extreme
you-
for them.
would you like to hear something about some
Oh, a glow sphere.
enemies?
Sure.
Actually, this isn't a spoiler even. So Violet, the first troll that you fight, the guy with the axes,
Hmm.
he can decapitate you.
I mean, yeah. I assume
Um,
he's two-handed axes, right?
And there are in the very deep tiers there are other enemies that can decapitate you. So like two-headed is mostly worthless. I find it's not very useful. Maybe if I don't tend to play dedicated espers, but like the problem is if you choose the esper phenotype, you can't take two-headed anymore. So
Right.
Yeah.
you have to be running like a hybrid build. But when you get very late game, two-headed is arguably the best survivability perk because, like that person said, like you eventually get a lot of HP and a lot of ways to dodge. But if something if something decapitates you, you know that's it unless you've got
Yeah.
two heads. And that has happened to me multiple times.
Can I get a description of tabular hydrojets before I go installing them?
If you observe on the main menu, it'll show you. If you like inspect the items, it'll in your inventory. It'll tell
Oh,
you.
I see. Plus 200 movement speed while swimming. That
Also,
does.
very
Yeah.
a late game pickup. Funnily enough, not very useful. Although I mean, it's good for the marshes because there's a lot of salt water there. That is just force wall mutation, but
Yeah.
duplicate. Expensive,
Pretty
but
cool.
very worth it sometimes.
Bionic arm.
But isn't
That is
stasis
always
different
worth
from?
it and just very straightforward.
Isn't stasis different from force field?
No, force. Actually, I think stasis is different from force field. I could not meaningly tell you how. But if you ever find a stasis grenade, it conjures a different type of field than the force field. It conjures a stasis
Interesting.
field.
Statue
wonder
of
if
an
it
implanted
Really
eater.
stun- I wonder if it would actually truly stun or like hold things there.
I think if you catch something in it, it just can't move. But
Cool. Is that just that's generated locally, or can you cast it?
I think you can cast it with that implant, and that's why it costs 6 because it's
Well,
That's
should I
crazy
go through the
powerful, yeah,
moon
that's
gate?
you can save and go through the moon gate.
I did save and go through the moon gate. I'm transported. I'm lost. Uh
So
oh.
you're 10 strata 10 isn't bad.
Good.
Now,
Bright
I think you
shrooms.
might be able, if you get the repair skill, you might be able to repair that moon gate and go back, or you can just recoil out anytime.
That's true. I got the recoiler. What just happened? Normality gas. Is it demutating me?
It's just preventing you from using things. Mutation
Ooh.
here.
Fungicide grenade.
Floating glow spear.
2 more? I just found one of those.
You can sell those for a lot even if you don't use them, and you have night
Oh.
vision, so
Oh, this is a replacement for my rusted gauntlets.
yeah, there you go. And then the other one.
Boom rose arrows. Canned have it all. The stencil on the tin depicts an animal with claws, or are they hooves? Snoods are horns, antlers, pucker its nose and brow. Shaggy knotted fur or ruffled feathers, either from the heat or cold. Adds random effect to cooked meals. Another
It
floating
is
glow sphere.
very small chance that you get a really good effect or a really bad effect. Otherwise, it's just. Ooh, an ape. Hello. Oh,
Nano weave
this
vest
guy.
craft.
This guy can. You should run
He
and
dismembers his
take an
partners.
injector if you can.
Take a what?
Who's
An
that?
injector if you can.
Who is it?
Uh,
It's a gyro out of go.
Well, they're not. They're neutral to you, I think.
I got those teeth in.
Because of the fangs, yeah. Watch out, there's a miner.
Oh,
You have
no.
I would take a salve injector if you can right now. And if you die, you just load the save.
Yeah, we gotta save.
Ooh.
Where are injectors?
Go down. Yeah,
So
injector.
I do have a few.
Oh, you have a new
Why?
promotion.
And I might even take a witchwood on top of that, and just make sure you get away from the sawhander because they are very nasty melee.
Those guys are on the right.
Um,
No, those are
no,
thistles.
those are
Those
fine.
are plants.
The thing that
Oh, that
attacks
was
you
chasing
now.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, they might chase you off screen. They do that sometimes. But,
Mhm.
we'll have to see.
Oh, I love your
Even at
quote.
very high armor value, they are annoying. Yeah, so it's
Oh, yeah,
that.
there he is. Watch out.
Where am I?
He's there, watch out, run.
Oh, now you're
Run.
inside a cube. You
Oh,
can't
I'm
get out.
inside a cube
Oh,
and I can't get
no.
out.
I would
All
run
is
if I
well.
were you.
I'm running as fast as I can. Sprints on cooldown. Oh, this is a problem.
You take another. Oh, yeah,
Oh, press F9. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I'm taking a jaunt through the portal. It's fine. Oh, different this
Oh, it
time.
took you to it different now. What? Still level 10. That's
Yeah,
good.
same general area.
Okay.
Doesn't seem that this one will be repairable.
It will be, but it would take a lot longer. You can put if you observe those walls, you can put wires in walls. So it is possible to like bypass walls when you're laying lines to the power generator, but it's often not worth it at that point.
It's a sawhander again.
Yeah. Fortunately,
He's
these
gonna
guys
cut
you
you up.
can really only shoot them.
No!
Oh, you should pick
my
up your face and wear it because you
face.
get an achievement.
Oh, it's dark.
Oh yeah, pick up your face.
I think
Oh,
that
that's really bad because it also dismembered your
my night vision was tied to my face, apparently.
You can butcher your face and pull the night vision out. There's a chance to destroy it though.
I think I would have to survive. The Sawhander refuses to speak to me.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're not making it out of this. I'm just like, if you ever lose your face in the future, it's okay.
I want to keep my face.
There are ways to retain your face. The Uber Nostrum you have, if you use it, it will regrow one body part. So if you get decapitated, if you get injured, dismembered once, it's no big deal. You want to avoid multiple times.
My solo character just has regeneration.
Regeneration is very high, very useful for dealing with.
I might wish Chimera onto him. I forgot that Chimera just gives you the chance to grow extra limbs for free.
It does mean you'll never get mental mutations.
That's fine. I didn't want them anyway. I wasn't really going to buy additional mutations. I was just going to beef up the ones that I got. That's generally how I play, at least when I play a...
Really?
Yeah, because Chimeras don't get bonus points from their stats and their mutations. They need to invest their mutation points in their mutations. You can have a lot of low-level mutations, I guess. I'm sure that's viable, but this means you'd have a lot of low-level ones. Unlike the
Also,
Esper.
they buffed they buff physical mutations a little bit because at level 5, 15, and 25
You get
and
that
35,
rapid
I think
advancement.
you get extra. Yeah, you get
Yeah,
extra points.
that is pretty sweet. That happens just at every 5 levels, huh?
Yeah, that was because people are complaining.
I think
Like,
it's like
not
every 10
complaining, but just
levels.
if you're a psychic, you can just crank your ego. But
Yeah, exactly.
if you're physical mutations, you can only like you have to level up, and it's tied to that. So they added that in to incentivize, make it a little stronger if you go physical mutations.
Well, I guess I'm just kind of done down here. I wasn't really able to cash in on that, but
Yeah,
we...
I mean, you can if you go to the Nook, you can redeem your credit points.
I
So you
did,
could.
I think.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
I
Yeah,
leveled
you
up,
don't have
so...
quite enough to put on the strength arm, but
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
next time you
What does
find
the arm
something,
do?
Plus
it gives
3
you extra
strength.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe only 2.
So you're just like beefing up one of your arms.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Bionic
Oh,
arm.
okay, cool.
I think it only does one arm.
Oh, really?
So yeah, you have multiple slots. You have
Oh, I
three
see.
random slots.
So it gives that's not modeled in any way, but if you lost the other arm, you wouldn't lose that mutate that. Yeah.
Yes.
Just the slot that it's taking. I did it. I survived. Do do do
Good gate.
do
Great Gate time.
Travel to Grid Gate on the quest to Canticle from Barathra.
You get bonuses for completing the Golgotha quest before level 12, and then like a different bonus for before level 14, I think.
What kind of bonus? Like reward, like
Oh, it's
material
just like
rewards?
Yeah,
another
just
reward.
extra rewards
Yeah.
and slightly different dialogue.
I
'Cause it's-
learned.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I learned that reward. That I wanted to know what the reward was, but not enough to reload my save to like before I destroyed Grit Gate. And then on like another character that I did the quest before level 12 on, I got the reward and learned that the reward was the same as the items I looted from the corpse of the Tinker.
Yeah, the game has
it
no
gives
way to
you-
keep things from you like
Yeah,
that. You just
yeah.
take them.
Yeah, it's cool. I like that.
Did
Yeah,
you
that
expect them to
item-
have a secret stash that they would keep from
Well-
a murderer?
Well, I mean, this represents the first among many quests that I have done where the quest reward was a material item, whether I did the quest or not. But the other quests,
Oh,
like
wage
the randomly
ride.
generated quests, spawn items in for you at the moment that you choose the item.
Yeah,
That's true.
that is true.
You show me that.
Well,
I
I
have
think
not
the
seen
thing
that
is,
myself.
it does spawn the item in, but it just so happens that that NPC also wields that item.
I mean, it's always been like a random point recoiler or 3 injectors or like some books. It's never
Yeah.
been like an
For
item,
the main
like
for
a
the main
weapon.
quest line, they give you some specific
Yeah.
goodies. And it's one of the best items in the game, not in the game, but like into the mid game. It's funny because it basically obsoletes any other item of
What
that
is it?
class that you find.
You can DM me. What item you're talking about?
Oh, it's what you picked up from the Tinkerer.
Oh, oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just talking.
I didn't
around
realize it was that good.
I find it pretty strong. Like, it's better than any other thing that you'll have at that point. Usually,
What is it? As a
Unless-
weapon?
it's a weapon. Yeah. You
What
you
kind
get
of
a special
weapon?
Oh, well, you gotta do Golgotha and find out.
Without leveling up,
Or
though?
kill. What?
I have
I
to
think
do
you
it
could
before
probably
level
purchase
12,
it
right?
from
No,
them, even if
you don't have to
get
do
the
it through
reward.
before level 12. I think level 18 is the cutoff for that item.
Oh, okay.
Level
Yeah.
12, if you do it before then, it gives you just that item plus some like extra grenades and stuff.
Oh,
And they're like, "Wow, you were very skilled to do this at your pathetic level."
Well, do you
the
think I'm
key for
ready for
Golgotha-
Golgotha?
you just have to go extremely fast and get lucky, basically.
I guess I got saved, so I don't need to get lucky. I can just
Yeah,
get
that's true.
repetitive.
But I find like the amount of time I spend in Golgotha is directly inverse to my survival. And I've had runs where I did it within like 90 moves, or less.
Is it like poisonous down there?
It's everything down there.
I've heard the soundtrack. I watched Violet play it briefly, and the soundtrack's amazing. It evokes a
great.
sense of place like nothing I've ever heard a game ever do before with soundtrack, I think. And I just went and listened to it again, being like, it can't be as good as I remembered, and it was better than I thought the first time. It was
It's
so
beautiful.
It is
good.
good, but like I said, I think it'd be really funny if they replaced it with the Warner Brothers like dun
Oh
dun
yeah.
dun 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 dun.
Yeah, like
Where
bad. Yeah,
Daffy
it's like a
Duck
broken
is
assembly line or something.
Daffy Duck is
Oh.
walking through, walking through a construction site. That's the feeling that I get when I play through.
Yeah, yeah. A horrible wet assembly line, broken. Five Nights at Freddy's rotting felt. Oh no.
It's so good.
You gotta use classic roguelike is just use your choke points.
Yeah, and you sprint and run the fuck away.
Also, the robots will help you because you have the droid scrambler.
Yes, thank you, robots. Please do. This little zipper is gonna zap me.
These guys are also pretty annoying. 'Cause
Electrofuge.
They take
they
like
deal
one hit to
burst
kill, but
damage,
they do a lot of
and
damage.
they
Yeah.
and I think they're immune to electric damage, which is what the robots do. So
Oh,
the
I
robots
see.
clear out anything else in here with numbers, but not those guys.
There's something downstairs that I'm attacking. I can't see what it is. It's a Waydroid. Was I attacking a Waydroid? Well, I can't go downstairs. What's happening? It's like there was a hostile Waydroid in the way. Yeah.
What are you attacking?
There was a hostile Waydroid in the way on the stairs. Or maybe it was
Oh,
the
you mean the
segmented
right-
mirthworm, but it said the Waydroid
Maybe so.
dies. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been muted. No, it was a Waydroid on the stairs. There was a hostile Waydroid for some reason. I don't know what the deal was.
If you accidentally attack one, they can attack you. I think.
But the rest weren't. Can I just kill them individually? It's not a problem.
I think you might be able to with the droid scrambler.
Well, they're worth 250 experience
What's
apiece.
the droid scrambler?
That's what what's his name gives you when you do his bidding. Argyle.
Oh.
So that the droids don't attack you anyway.
Argyle. Named after his socks.
Yes. That Waydroid did not give me any experience, so I guess if I pick the fight, then they're not worth any experience. Can't just slaughter your own droids. Whoa! Teleported by the Infiltrator.
Yeah.
Now, what is the Infiltrator?
Looks like it ran away.
It's a
so-
neutral robot, and it kind of just teleports things.
Oh. What is this army of creatures around me?
They're just worms that split in half when you kill them. I don't know the exact mechanic, but they duplicate.
It sucks.
It sucks a lot. That's why the choke
Kill the
points are so
tick.
useful.
Yeah.
I lost track of myself. I'm too zoomed down. Oh my god, it's still
See?
splitting.
That's why I zoom in.
Ass. No, I don't want to use another injector. Oh, Witchwood's fine though, right? Because I know exactly where I am. Oh, it didn't heal me very much.
Let's see if it's over time, like the Sav injector.
Still splitting? Fuck. Where's my save? It was a while ago, I think. Well, no. Fleeing in terror from dread roots all the time. Intelligence of 18. Basic. I didn't see this last time. Oh, a basic toolkit. Sweet. I don't think did I end up buying one of those already? Or did I not?
When you start disassembling those things like the scrap with the little numbers next to it and
Yeah.
other items, it helps you get more scrap.
Yeah, it seemed like it also helps you identify things, I think.
I think it does, yeah.
It's one of these fucking worms. I will not be subject to a doubling worm. I will stand in the choke point and prevent it from spawning splits. In as much as I can do so. Infiltrator causing trouble. Horrid segmented mirthworm.
Yep, those are those are the ones that.
Double themselves. Come on down.
There's so many not puns even, but just worm-related wordplay.
Yeah.
Worm play.
Wormplay.
Safe, sane, and consensual
Thank
worm
you.
play. Oh no. I can't cook with hostiles nearby. Please make me a meal.
Preserve
Have
your
you
fresh
used
food.
ingredients yet?
I have not used any ingredients. Should I preserve my fresh
You
foods?
Yeah,
should, yeah, preserve your fresh
always.
foods.
Oh, divine wafers.
Exotic foods are items that already have uses, so like you want to be choosy about those. Like if you press X, you can see how it works.
Oh, interesting.
You don't want to. Actually, I find preserving Hulk honey. I never use Hulk honey. I always preserve it because it gives you strength-based effects. So I usually it'll give you five servings,
Interesting. So you
and
can
you
use
can
it.
choose how many to do.
Right.
Be spicy and preservable.
5 servings of congealed Hulk honey.
And you should try. I'd say try cooking with it now because it could be useful. It's pretty useful.
Recipe. I was like,
You can just
oh
cook
Oh
with
no.
random
no.
ingredients.
Choose ingredients to cook with. Okay. Congealed Hulk honey. And should I use star apple jam too?
That's pretty solid, I'd say. It'll give you something useful.
How do I continue?
Click
Then
the
you just
Oh, at the
you
top.
go
At the
up
top.
and cook with
Yep.
the two selected.
I eat the meal. Plus 15% natural healing rate, and I can use Intimidate.
Okay, so that's actually one of the less strong abilities, but still useful. It unfortunately means you have to go to the menus or use a hotkey.
Yeah.
But Intimidate it's an area of effect. Frighten.
You can drag
Nice.
that up and make it closer to the, like make it so that you can see the ability. Also, if you don't need the names of the abilities, you can turn on compact mode. So it's just the icons.
Down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always buy
But yeah,
these
you
just
can
to write
drag
down
that around.
keys.
You can just click and drag. I don't know. I guess you press plus and minus to move it up and down.
Yeah.
You're just using the keyboard.
Oh,
Well,
I see what
when
you're
you're
saying.
also
though.
the other
How do
thing you want
I
to do
set
is
what's at the bottom here? Because I don't need harvest plants
That's
to be
what I'm
visible.
talking about. That's what I'm saying. It's the order. You just change the order.
Oh, I see what you're
You can
saying.
the
drag
other
them around.
thing that you can do is you can just open this and press like right now Intimidate is set to K. So if you open that and just press that letter, it'll do it.
Yeah,
So
I've got it set to
that
Shift I as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Even if you're off the menu, you can use Shift I.
Yeah. Yep, I
So like
bind all my abilities.
I always have sprint set. I have cook set to 0, sprint set to 1, and then I usually have juke set to 2 and charge set to 3 because those are the ones that I always use.
Yeah, I should use 1 through 5 or whatever, but I mostly just use Shift plus first letter.
Okay, that's reasonable. You
Oh,
can also
something's
just
on
click
fire.
on things at the bottom, but that involves clicking.
Yeah, I don't like reaching for the mouse if I can avoid it. What's
Something
on
caught
fire over
from the
there?
campfire, I think.
Apparently.
I don't know how that got set on fire. Oh, it
Something-
was your
You must
campfire.
have-
Your
yeah.
campfire set it on fire.
What is it?
I
What is
must
it
be too
burning?
quiet.
It
No,
burned
you
all
got
the
you.
corpses.
Well, but I just said exactly what Vince said, and then Vince said it, so Vince
People
did not
process
hear me saying
things
it.
at different rates.
I've been dealing since I got this headset. I've been dealing with the audio being too low
Oh, I can.
and people talking over me or not hearing me. So I'm
Sorry,
just trying to get to the
I'll
bottom of
adjust
it.
my.
No, it's not your fault. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
And I also have to deal with people just like being nice and being like, "No, you're good." It's like I don't want you to just platitude. Tell me if it's bad, and I
You're
can
not.
fix
Your
it.
volume is fine. Like
I got you.
I would tell you if your volume was annoyingly low. Sankus's volume is too low. I guess I don't tell him that. I just crank him and hope for the best. But I have more confidence in your interest in changing. What? There's so many of these fucking worms. Holy shit! Why?
Choke point time.
Yeah, I guess. Are they gonna start catching fire? Are they gonna die of smoke inhalation down here?
That happened to me last night. I did not know this could happen. It was a somewhat new addition, but I set a bunch of stuff on fire with flaming hands, and then I force walled myself, and I started choking from scalding
I
ash.
Oh
did
And
my
not
god,
know
I
that
had no
could
idea that
happen.
could happen.
That's wild.
so I almost asphyxiated myself with my own force wall.
Jeez. Sturdy steel warhammer, that sounds valuable. Oh, uh-oh. Can I rebuke these turrets?
I think if you get close enough, but that might be a tall order.
I should probably have sprinted before attempting this.
Fortunately, I think
Oh.
unless there's an ability that negates it, but normally sprinting lowers your dodge
Oh,
value.
that's true. I don't have that yet. No. Well, do I?
You might be able to go in through the back door. It looks like there's a little back door area.
I haven't found any key cards here.
Yeah, now you can try it.
Oh, I guess I should have just rebuked it. My argument does not compute.
It does not compute. It might be too high level.
I think that's just the regular
A failure.
it didn't work message. Because I've
Yeah.
had that happen and then I've tried again and it's worked.
Right. Yeah,
But-
it's
but
a
at the same
chance,
time,
percentage
yeah.
based chance, I think.
Argument does
Yeah,
not
level
compute.
base too, I think. You're right.
Well,
It would be
you
nice
got
if there was another message that said like, this doesn't work and it's never gonna work, stop trying.
Argument does not compute. Ah. Do I have to kill these assholes?
You don't, but you might be able to. I'm surprised you might be able to do it if you, like, there you almost got, and also shooting them is effective.
You're right. I'm not doing that.
I usually just open the door and shoot them,
It's not. I won't. It's hitting the full crate.
or the chain gun will probably shoot the ones in front of it accidentally.
It's not
If you
aggro. It
stand in the
seems.
range.
Yeah.
You can probably melee down 2 of them right now at least.
Yeah, and then just hide. They do heal themselves somehow.
Yeah, there you go.
Just like armor. Ass. There we go. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
A lot of experience.
So now you can heal and you can collect all that loot and talk to that thing.
I
Can you
I was
rebind
also
your healing
celebratory.
button?
Yeah, Violet has also noticed that I was muted while I did that. I'll rebind my fucking healing button. Fine. It's not
I
right.
swear by Tild.
That's what my
Control
that's what
mapping
my
right there at the
toggle. That's my toggle mute
Oh,
is the
no.
problem. So I keep muting myself, and I was like, yeah, and then nobody could
Well,
hear
well,
me.
it was at the top. Control mapping.
Control mapping.
Right,
There it is.
Right down. Yep.
I didn't realize it was going to be that. Where is it? There it is. Rest until healed. Rest until party is healed. How about that instead? 1 is bound to use ability 1. Nope, it's bound to rest until party is healed. Yes, I'd like to save my damn changes. Okay. Back to reality,
Mine's
everybody. Steel warhammer, musket, and copper nugget. Ooh, an Issachar. Wait, what? Did I stick my rifle in there? Or what just happened?
I think you just found an extra rifle.
Oh, nice. Well, that's what I had. So what am I carrying that's heavy?
Drop
This.
the old rusted things.
That's true. I do have some rusted gloves.
And
Every
if
goat in the
it's,
jungle drops those rifles too.
What would drop the rifles?
All the gun goats in the jungle.
Oh, I see. It's common.
You can probably drop the ring mail. And,
Scaled furs is useful for rep reasons, right?
Yeah, potentially.
Oh, we wanted to mark the sun veil as important.
You already have a nullworm skull, so you can probably drop that one or sell it.
This also does not seem useful. Yeah, I thought maybe sell it.
Yeah, because Gritgate has a store and it's nearby.
Did you read that book before you sold it? Or before you dropped it?
I did. It was about that species of fawn, basically. Oh, fawn is it's called fawns of the meadow. What are they called? Enids or something. It was 6 pages long.
I didn't realize the librarian at the Great stilt or whatever it's called is randomly generated. Like the creature that will be the librarian there is randomly generated, and it just so happens that it's like an unkillable, godly, sentient diamond robot creature that's encased in a force field in my
In
save.
your world,
And
but it's
such a
not
way that
always
we
that
couldn't
way.
even
Funny.
access it. I couldn't even get in to talk to it until I got that cybernetic implant, and now I can walk through the force field.
That's really funny.
This game is fucking insane. What if you were fucking mutated Monster Man?
In my second playthrough that I went there, I couldn't find it, and that's because it was just some of the vines growing on the wall in the place that that robot had occupied.
It was just some vines on the wall.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah, that's the
person
librarian. That's the librarian.
that you had to talk to.
Yes.
This game is astonishing.
I mean, I didn't have to talk to them, but like if you
Well,
want to
it's
get rid of
useful
any of your
to
books that you're carrying, then you get XP, free XP
yes,
from
I
getting
got
any
a
books. I
rifle.
think even the white ones. I might be wrong about that.
I'm carrying too much to move again.
So,
I need to
Will,
get
I think you have some liquids in clay jugs.
I
You can
do.
just pour those
into other jugs.
into, and then drop the jugs because the
Yeah.
jugs are much heavier than the water.
Oh yeah, they are drums of honey. So pour into the container a water skin, and then drop
And then
this
just drop
bad boy.
The robot seemed to fit in perfectly there, to me, though, right? It's the it's like some mechanimist stuff, right? The mechanimist wanted me to go there. I it
Yeah,
made
that's
sense.
crazy. I mean,
So I
that's
just thought it was an established character.
it. Certainly sound. Yeah. This is a very busy room. There's lots of stuff in this room.
It was also like the first creature I encountered that my
6
ape couldn't instantly kill.
visored
It instantly
items.
killed my ape. It was the first creature I encountered in my entire playthrough that could kill the ape, and it did it in one shot.
Yes.
Jeez. An
Is the
engraved
librarian
carbine.
also
Whoa,
always
check this
like
shit
that,
out.
Vince? Or is it just because it was that robot?
I think I found a new rifle for me.
I think that the librarian might be, like, in addition to being a strong base character, that time I think it might have also gotten buffs just by being generated as a librarian. I'm not certain though.
So you know the creature I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
It wasn't a beetle.
Yeah.
I found a
don't remember
beetle just
what it
now.
was.
It wanted 6 visored items, which sounds really hard to figure out.
Yeah,
Same.
they have very specific requests. It's very funny.
Yeah, you can, if you find a mod for Visor, you can make them, but you might not do that for a long time. But yeah, Violet, I think you got one of the oldest achievements was for killing that type of unit, or that type of
Really?
enemy.
Oh, so you saw that achievement. Yeah, I did manage to kill it once.
Oh, nice.
Oh, interesting. So
There's
this is a low accuracy 3-round burst weapon.
It's very good.
I
Should I
could
use
not
it?
abide. Yeah, that's actually, wow. I could not abide having a creature that I couldn't kill.
What did you do with it? I was lost in inventory.
I mean, I kept reloading until I managed to defeat it.
Oh.
I don't. Oh, I guess I don't have an achievement for beating that creature.
Why is the Great Gate such a disaster on top? Why is it so... Do these people never need to leave?
Yeah. You do occasionally find randomly generated
Barathamites up
Barathumite
here.
heroes.
Yeah.
But my
Oh, that's
favorite,
cool.
what was that, by?
Oh, I just said that's cool.
Yeah, they're really useful. They sell mods and teach you tinkering, so I love finding them. I found one once that its generated name was Shitty.
Oh no. Poor guy.
Yeah, and I found another one once that, well, it spawned in a room that was not conducive to its health, not conducive to its health, and it was very sad.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, that bear did not have a good time.
He was born dead.
Born dead. I should be using my carbine now that I've got this crazy 3-round burst rifle.
Oh,
Slime golem headed
did
out.
you put on your blue gauntlets?
No, I think I lost that save, didn't I?
Oh, that was I
Yeah.
remember. My bad.
Slime golem headed
Yeah.
out. He said, "Thanks for entertaining me while I'm a silent creep."
Oh, absolutely.
I said, "Thanks for hanging out. Have a
Yeah.
good one."
Yeah.
Popping in.
Very happy to provide company to anybody who wants to just hang out. Yeah, he's the creepy one for not talking, not us for recording these long conversations and then posting them. Bloodstained sturdy steel vine reaper.
I've been taking my troll's sons on a journey to all the places I've cleared in the past and letting them pick up all the items that they want. It's like Christmas. They love it.
Just where all the things are on the ground, they just get to pick up
Yeah.
whatever and use it.
Yeah. That's a clever girl feature. You just enable gear pickup for your followers. And luckily I don't have to enable it individually for each foal because they're considered my followers, so I can just right click the each troll and enable follower gear pickup.
My Snapjaw pet had an opportunity to learn the domination skill that would permanently enslave a target. But I wasn't sure how
that's
the
fun.
UI for that would work, so I shied away from it.
I think dominate is not permanently enslave, it's like transfer your consciousness temporarily.
No, it was the one that I don't remember what it was called, but it was the
Beguile.
one that Beguile
Yeah.
that makes them
beguiling.
a companion. Oh, I just got 111 lead slugs out of that. Sweet.
They used to drop their whole magazine. Now they only drop like 1/20th of it. So it used to be just once you found a chain gun turret, you would get like a
Totally set forever.
Yeah. I mean, even now, ammo pretty quickly becomes not a problem, unless you are using like dual chain guns or chain pistols. But
No stairways down.
I'm gonna give you a hint. If you go north or south, it'll take you
Yeah.
to another screen.
I saw there were openings on the north and the south. Thank you, though. Hey. Uh-oh. Is this going to kill me if I try to walk through it?
You can
Try
walk
it.
through it.
Potential is polarized into a scarlet hex mesh and keyed to its range. Your objects are blocked unless they are molecularly whitelisted. Tinted glass door. Force barrier won't let me through. Communications panel. Begone, Wayfarer. This is no place for you. Wait, my name is Blastus. I bring a message from Argive of Jompo. I come by way of Jompo. I call the elder Iridad calls me friend. Enter then, traveler. Live and drink. Well, I didn't even need to use my. Wait, he said enter. Where's? Oh, over here.
There's a side door
For
the
normies.
peons and serfs.
Those who can't. The furrowed metal plate is fit from the arch of the doorway, and the slide panel is cut from its center. I don't want to touch something that's not owned by me. Hello, Barathramite. Maffeo, a proud and parted mane of bristles, frames a wide grin. Tied with thread to several of them are thumb bells meant to draw the attention of customers. Oh, is it a merchant? Welcome to Qud Crate Delvers. Care to enhance the quality of your stay with a wise purchase? What is this place? Why, this is Qud Gate. Oh, the vaulted halls, the glint of chrome, the gentle hum of chain turret emplacements. There's nowhere like Qud Gate in the whole of Qud, friends. I've journeyed in my comparatively short time, but I always return here. The very air buzzes with knowledge, as well as quite a few other things. What wares do you sell? Oh, I sell whatever sundries that meet my standards of quality, with some measure of curation. I try to ensure that my shelves carry a bit of many things, but you can count on finding more than enough ammunition and a few recoilers that can lead you back here in difficult times. If you have anything in need of identification or repair, I can take care of that for you for a few drams as well. What kind of creature are you? We are called Urshiib friends. Our friends are smarter than the average bear, sharper too, and a bit more handy. 1 second, I gotta look into something. Okay, so let's look at his wares. What have you got? Engraved spectacles and Isakari. Oh, snakeskin armlet. We could grab that for more snake. Oh, it doesn't give any reputation with scaled creatures. Well, that's unhelpful to us.
Just
Unidentified.
accidentally unplugged my headset.
Oh no, unidentified artifacts.
You have one of those, actually.
I do have an unidentified artifact. Can I examine it from this UI?
No.
Hello?
There it
Hello.
is.
Stun rod.
Oh, it's got an unidentified chem cell with it.
Oh, it does? I should take that out. Stun rod. Please. Replace cell. Remove cell. Now I identify the cell. Chem cell. Very low. Okay. First of all, give me 1,000 lead slugs.
And then you sell him all of your random melee stuff.
Yes, absolutely. All this bullshit that is very heavy. Grab my battle axe, steel logs. I got several of these Issachar rifles. What is the difference between these two? Oh, I see these two were loaded and that one is not. I don't think I need to keep... Oh no, this one is loaded and this one is not. I think I need the musket. Should I keep one of my Issachar rifles? Or is it just replaced by my other rifle?
I think you should just sell them.
I got 2 toolkits. I only need 1.
Does that droid scrambler just activate from within your inventory?
It doesn't
Or
need to be
you-
touched or anything. It's just by having it.
That's cool.
Yeah, we didn't look at it. Transmitter discoid beeps out staccato noise to create interference across short-range frequency bands.
Oh, you can if you go to the rusted nugget, you can repair it now. I think my vendor can repair it.
Yeah, what do I do to repair it? Vendor actions,
Uh,
repair. Fixed.
The ingots are very heavy, so I like to sell them when I can, if there's something I want.
Yeah, let's just see what they got in here.
You can identify the artifacts they have for a fee.
I bet those floating
Oh,
glow
really?
spheres that we found
Oh.
are really
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I think
sick. I
that was
didn't know
also
that.
from the from one of the saves. that you
20
had.
drams, sure.
That's so cool. You just did
Metamorphic polygel.
Oh, you should always pick that if you have the money. You might not at this point, but it copies an item, and almost any item it can copy. So if you get like a really
Cricket
good
Recall.
relic, you can just copy it. Or
Crazy.
Wow.
if you get I sometimes use it to copy the quantum pages of the like Annals of Qud if you really want faction stuff, or you can copy certain injectors that are rare. Yeah, the toolkits don't stack.
So he owes me 190 drams right now. If I buy all of his ammo, then it's 170 drams. That's still a lot. I would like some items that would help me. The spectacles would be nice and light to carry around, I'm sure.
Snakeskin armlet would give you just 1 extra DV. It's averaged between your 2 limbs.
Oh, I
So
see.
If you wear 2 of them, you get 2 dodge. If you wear 1, you just get 1. But like, that might be worth it. Never hurts to have extra DV.
Sure. Oh, a pickaxe can break down walls?
Yeah, if you equip it slowly, but it's better than just melee
Yeah.
attacking.
Anytime you
Gate
find
recoil.
locked doors, you can just break down the wall.
Should I
next
get
to
a
it.
Grit Gate Recoiler?
Mhm.
Don't you get one as like a reward for one of their quests? Am I
You
wrong?
get one. You get a Jopa recoiler from Archive, but you don't. I don't think you get a Grit Gate one unless you buy it. Fortunately, they're gonna make you pay for the fidget cell, but
Yeah, that's not such a bad thing. But I might not have enough money for all this garbage.
can sell some of your copper nuggets if you need.
Oh yeah, I'd rather try the ingots.
Yeah, it's funny. The recoiler itself is probably cheaper than the fidget cell.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know you can equip the bloodstained neck ring, and it gives you Bamboon faction rep.
400 rep with baboons. Jeez.
So if you don't
I
like
mean, yeah.
doing Red Rock or the Rust Wells, I just put it on.
They look at that and they see you like constantly doing your like mating display.
Yes.
I think is the implication.
All right. He'll have to pony up 65 drams.
No, Maffeo has to.
That's right. It didn't change my weight at all. That totally balanced out, and I'm still. Or maybe it dropped it by 100. Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, you can also, if you like, just pull a chest from the map to the south, empty it out, and then drop it in Gridgate. You can just store stuff there.
I guess I got a recoiler for here now. Uh-oh. I closed this
lock
door.
yourself in?
I just closed the door.
Oh my god, you somehow locked yourself in.
It's locked.
Why did you
Well,
close
now's a
the
good time to
door?
use that pickaxe, I think.
Can I do that legally?
I don't know. Why did you close the door?
I just closed the door.
Not that you had any way of knowing that
To
it was
be
locked behind
tidy?
you, but I question even the
I just was walking by and I
impulse in
closed the
first place.
door.
Yeah.
I was just walking by and I closed the
understand that
door.
impulse if I'm the one who opened the door, but if I walk in through an already open door, I'm damn sure not closing that shit.
I did it.
There you go.
Well, that
Now, you still haven't gotten the quest yet, though. You have to talk to the comms people.
that wasn't a hostile act, though.
Somehow, it was not.
Well, is it never a hostile act to dig?
Actually, yeah, you can. I think you can probably mine your way in if you want.
Yeah. Why did I? I just completely compromised their defenses. This door is also locked. I don't understand. Well, this expedient has survived. I guess I'm getting in everywhere this way.
I mean, you were about to be allowed in anyways.
But yeah, but oh look. It's
Well,
another-
you have to do Golgotha first to be allowed normally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh really?
They don't
Where's
let you
the?
in- They don't let you into the area at large until you bring back a way droid.
Oh, where was the quest? He didn't give me a
Well,
quest.
you have to
It's,
go. You have to go to the
it's at the-
communication thing. You skipped the complete quest objective option and chose the other one.
Oh.
Yeah, what Violet said.
Oh, good point. They just let me in and they didn't. I
Yeah.
see what you're saying. Makes sense.
My name is Blastus. I'm bringing a message
Blastus.
from Argyle.
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 Communications
Of socks.
panel. Argyle of socks. A slot opens in the center and the metal tray slides out. Place disc in the tray. Several minutes pass. So it seems that you are indeed Argyle's apprentice. He wishes you to study with us. Unfortunately, we require more than a willing spirit. Qud is not Jumpa. You will need to prove your worth, that you might not waste our time and efforts. Travel to the great cavern Golgotha to the north. Within its halls you will find a cache of dysfunctional way droids. Recover one, repair it, and return it here. If you're satisfied with your work, you'll be admitted to our order. Otherwise, you will not be. Do you accept this arrangement? Yes, accept quest, level-based reward. Which means that the lower your level is, the better the reward is. Which is weird. That's sort of backward, but also makes total sense.
It's worth talking to these NPCs if you feel like it.
Inside the place here?
I mean, I guess arguably it's like the better the proportionate reward that you would get to your level, because it's just like they're essentially, from a game perspective, not giving you the reward because it would be useless to you at that point.
I suppose. Well, I guess it depends on how you leveled there, right? Did you do it by going to harder areas and getting cool stuff, or did you do it by wallowing in low-level areas? And Sparafusil lifts a brow, giving us a wary look. He's got a bunch of data
I
discs.
assume not everyone coming to this game is like a masochistic Atlas games player, like
MC injector.
fucking Pokemon.
Geomagnetic disc.
Wooly is a useful mod for Bethesda Susta because you can just make all your normal items woolly.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
that's cool.
Should I buy it now?
You might. You won't be able to buy other cool stuff, but it might still be worth it.
Why does it have a masculine indicator on it?
It was
'Cause
made by
yeah,
Sparafusel.
exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's
If you look at it, it'll tell you that.
Oh, I see. That's just his mark. Or her mark. Or whatever. Their mark. Okay. Sure, we'll trade another one of these ingots for that. Will this leave us with any water? I got
You have
167 water. Yeah.
You could do it even without the ingot.
Yeah, but I want to get rid of this weight if I can, right?
And water weighs stuff too. So,
Yeah.
like, sometimes it's useful to sell off.
Yep, for sure. Beaded bracelet hanging out there. Okay. Sparafusel lifts the brow, giving us the right look. Well, that was sweet. Do I have to study that? I don't actually know how this works.
When you learn Tinkering 1, you can learn it.
Yep, can't do it yet. Oh, I could
only
learn tinkering.
weighs-
I can learn tinkering now, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I got shit
Oh,
tons of
yo.
points, actually.
Yeah, it might be worth it.
Let's drop some science on ourselves. Tinker 1.
Yeah.
Stasis grenade, night vision goggles, or sleep gas grenade. Stasis grenade sounds useful.
Yeah.
Is it going to be hard to
Yeah.
make because it's Mark III?
No, it just requires a number component, which are slightly rarer.
But it
Recharge.
probably will be like Tinker 2, not Tinker 1.
Oh, that's annoying. Well, should I continue to put points into intelligence then, just so I can get up to tinkering?
Not yet, I don't think. Like, honestly, Tinker 1 is all you need. Tinker 2 and 3 can be useful, but are not, like... You can make 90% of what you need with Tinker 1.
I was
could do
wrong,
stasis
it's
grenade,
Tinker 1.
sweet.
And then I'd
Perfect.
recommend, in order to actually get the tinkering stuff, you need to disassemble. So you need to get that skill at some point.
Yeah, I have lots of skill points still. Can I get that? Oh, I have it already, actually.
Disassemble. Oh, you have it already. Scavenger is also useful. It just because you find a lot of trash on the ground, and it'll help you find bits. You don't need repair, deploy turret, or lay mine and bomb yet.
Don't you need repair to repair the droid for this quest?
No, you don't for some reason. I guess
What?
maybe they took that out because it was like
Oh,
just another hurdle, but for some reason any character can repair the droid.
okay. Good to know.
Should I... Where am I on acrobatics? Oh, I got spry and swift reflexes. Okay.
Butchery might be worth a dip. It's in cooking.
Uh-oh. Cooking and gathering. Butchery. Yeah, that's cheap.
Yep.
I got harvestry. Okay, sweet.
Spicer just adds another ingredient slot.
I can hold off on that for now. Carbide chef.
So this is the one that allows you to choose your effect instead of getting a random one, and then you can save that to do it again.
Oh, nice.
So it is useful.
Feels like it's most useful early on, huh? Because it's whenever you gain a level, you get a new inspiration.
Honestly, I'd recommend both cooking skills at this point.
Spicer and carbide chef.
I do not have carbide chef yet, but I mean, knowing what it does now, I think I wish I did.
I guess I just have to remember it to use it after I level up.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, Violet. You actually trigger it a lot just moving around the map.
Well, but I've already moved around a lot of the map.
Like it's every time you go to a new screen.
Well, I've probably been. Oh, okay. New screen is. No, right. Yeah.
According to them, at least.
Yeah, Qud is not Joppa friend. I think that Joppa is not really in Qud. I think it's on the border of Qud.
Yeah.
That Qud is the jungle.
Qud is the jungles because they always talk about the jungles.
Everyone talks about the jungles of Qud. Yeah. I'm cheating because I've heard on a podcast that they've said that Qud is not the world of Qud and that there is a larger world.
Yeah.
This isn't even the first thing they made in this setting, actually. It's just the first commercial product. Like, they've did it other
Really?
projects. Yeah, I don't know what the other things were, but, like, they've done other things in Qud, the Qud universe.
Yeah, I would really like to run a Stillfleet like game.
Yes,
But
yes, Stillfleet and Qud are basically the same thing.
I've thought of it, but I don't have anyone to play with yet. I'm
Oh,
busy.
you could play with me in Violet. We would play Stillfleet with you.
Yeah. I don't
Still,
know what it is.
Stillfleet's just cut in space. Instead of being set on a future Earth, it's set on like a billion years in the future in space, and it's the exact same idea of like
So,
crazy ruins of future tech.
so you know this is for future Earth.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had always assumed
I
that.
didn't want to spoil it.
I had
I
always
assumed
assumed
that
that.
too.
Yeah.
Literally from the moment I saw that the ruins referenced to the Eaters, I was like, oh, Eaters of Earth. Like, literally, that was one of the first thoughts I had playing the game for the first time.
Yeah. I always assumed that it was
I was
Earth.
like, Eaters of what? Of Earth? That makes sense. And I moved on.
So the chain gun data disk here. I can't afford it, but is that a good thing to aim for? A chain gun?
I honestly think that you're more likely to find a chain gun than to
Oh, than to make one.
But that's simply my.
Your experienced children. Who are you?
Oh, you
Weird
did you pick a
artifact.
plural pronoun?
Oh, I may have. I think I uninstalled the pronoun mod. Well, I want to know what these are, but I don't want to pay for it. Spray bottle? Okay. Bubble level. And desalination pellets. Great. Glad I paid for that.
It's actually you may need those.
Really?
Yes.
This game is complicated.
If you get a disease,
Oh, I
those
see.
are both gonna be handy.
Bizarre
for
contraption.
sure.
It was never going to damage it. I was fine. I know what fusion power stations are. Bits of
They
tiny
all just
matters.
turned hostile.
No,
They
it was
broke- they
fine.
broke it.
It was fine. I would never have broken it.
Might
It
be a good
contains
idea to
fire.
quick save.
Yeah,
While
yeah.
you're in here.
Yeah. I'm saving after every conversation with her. It's Q girl, Quetzal. Who are you, stranger? This is one of the QA people, I think, actually, who's also community manager. Your thirst is
Actually,
mine.
I think Q Girl was in the game way.
Oh, before that? Oh, maybe.
Much earlier, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Unshelled reptiles is
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I have a secret to share with you. So, can I share a secret with a person only once? Once I've shared it with someone, I can't share it with someone else?
Yes.
No.
But you'll
Wait,
find
really?
a lot of secrets exploring them.
Wait, really? Oh,
Yeah,
I
they're
didn't know
currency,
that.
right? That's what, yeah. I don't really need to learn to craft fungicide grenades, I don't think.
She teaches you a couple things one after the other. So.
Oh, should I learn them all?
Yeah. Also, there are some pocket cases where you do want fungicide grenades. Oh.
Nothing
I'm
else.
sorry, I guess I punked you. I thought
I'm
you got
punked?
more than one.
I got punked. Teach me about the porridge. What do you have? Cybernetics credit wedge. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it.
You have enough?
You can buy it, and I think you
do
can
have
use
enough.
their becoming nook they have here.
Oh yeah, yes I can.
Oh yeah.
And then
you
I
also
can.
take their. You can take their implants that are in their
Yeah.
things. That's free.
16
They're all free. They
drams.
don't care.
Now that's true, right, Violet?
they're
It's not.
dead.
Yeah, that's what Violet was.
No,
I
I
think that
truly believe that they are free.
they're
I'm pretty
free. They're free.
I'm
It's
pretty sure.
it's great how free they are.
You
You
might
can
want
go
to
to the
unequip
park
the
and take
pickaxe
them.
because it
Yeah,
makes you
might be
auto attack walls.
Yeah, which apparently is never a hostile act, but whatever. Yeah, what's in here? Oh, night vision. Great, that should be worth something. And a weird artifact. Skin glitter.
Yeah. you should
Oh, what
like
did it
that.
do?
It makes you fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, also, now that you have disassemble, you can disassemble all those random scraps, and it'll.
I wish
lower
it
your
did it
weight.
automatically.
Oh,
It does
Yeah,
now,
there's a setting.
but is there?
I-
Even the ones that you've
don't
already
know.
picked
disassemble
up?
all. I see.
I think it by default disassembles all once you pick them up, but like if they were already there, I think I remember having to go in and manually.
It does seem like I need to do them
disassemble.
individually. And sometimes it's closing the menu.
So if you do it more, it takes time. So if you do it more than once, then it closes the menu because time passes. And then
I see.
I had one game where I picked up a ton of, like, there were a ton of these on the ground, and I picked them up and auto disassembled them, and a creature killed me while
Oh no.
I was doing it. So, I think that doesn't happen now. It gives you a warning. But
Okay. Oh, I didn't actually see my skin glitter.
you can probably you
It's-
can install
oh,
that
more.
right off the bat, or you could install your.
I do the bionic
your-
arm, I
yeah,
think.
bionic arm. Skin glitter's good if you find laser firing enemies.
Yeah.
You already got that cloak as well, so that would just
Yeah,
boost that.
it'll just stack.
Yep. That's pretty sweet. Upgrade my
think
license.
Heat resistance also lowers your damage from lasers, I think.
Bionic arm. In the right arm. Your cybernetic implant wasn't called. You are becoming called. Installed. The becoming nook. We did it. We successfully installed our bits. Congratulations to us. Can you use a pickaxe to
Now
dig
you're more
straight down?
squishy. No.
You cannot. You need a spiral borer for that.
Mm,
That would be really busted if you could do that.
we are going to find what's in all of these rooms. So,
Recently, I came across a gate that said "sealed for eternity," and I pulled out my pickaxe and broke the wall next to it.
uh-oh. Did that go well? Oh, steel boots.
I mean, it's gone well so far.
Weird artifact.
I went straight in there
Normality gas
and it went
grenade.
to sleep, so I haven't actually explored that at all. It's the spindle.
Oh, it's the
That's,
spindle.
That's a really cool area, and I like that you did that. I like that you just mined.
Is that not the intended? How am I supposed to get through the closed for eternity doors? I was told to go there and nothing else.
Earth,
That was all I was
there's
told.
there's a way to get in, but you have to do a couple things.
Well, how do I even know where to
But
start
I
to
think
look for
Barthram
what
gave
things I
you
need to
a
do?
hint. Barthram for that quest gives you an item that hints what you have to do, and he tells you basically too. You have to do a little deduction.
I just can't be bothered to listen to old men who have to sit on a chair to stay alive.
Oh no, he was sleeping, but he noticed me stealing shit anyway.
Yeah.
That's a shame there was a masterwork weapon in there. Well, I'll just have to wait for him to
Yeah,
just
you
have to
should.
wait for him to
Those
go
those
away.
doors are all locked. You're
Those
having to
doors
break
will
into these
become
people's
unlocked once
bedrooms?
you do Golgotha, so you can steal then. But
Well, I've already opened the way.
also, I think if you just turn off your, if you take off your glow sphere and if you destroy the lights, they can't see you. Maybe.
I don't believe I have a glow sphere on. My thrown
No?
weapon.
Oh, you have a torch though. So
Yeah.
even though it's thrown weapon, I think it might still give light.
I believe so.
It doesn't look like it. But there's
Wait,
there's a torch here. Can I
try
turn?
just force attacking that sconce.
Yeah, can I put it out?
You might be able to just extinguish it.
I can't interact with it really. Torch
I think it has
sconce.
to be destroyed.
Oh no.
Now,
Well, hang on. There's somebody else in here now.
Oh, so now they're awake. Okay, wait. I think you have to wait until someone leaves. Actually, I think they can't see you at all, or else they'll get woken up.
It's
I'm not
fine.
sure.
I just have to.
Yeah,
come
I
back and
recommend
steal
not
things.
breaking
Sure.
down those doors.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. Did
I
you
mean, not. I
choose
wouldn't
to-
recommend it, but you can get in if you just do the quest later.
you don't want me to just carve my way in up north here?
Well, you actually could. You can. I think it's not a bad idea.
Did you try to take multiple items from the chest, and that's when he woke up? Because I think it's when you take one, he wakes up, and if you take another, he sees you take that one.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that might be it. Oh, you're famished. I'm famished
I think
too.
it's like it makes some noise when you take something.
I'm gonna go for dinner pretty soon.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, though.
I'm still around. I still got a little bit of time.
Armory is to the west.
Oh, I'm just gonna break into their armory? And steal all their rewards for me?
Oh, that's the infirmary. Wrong Uri.
I think you can take the stuff here without stealing it in the medical bay.
Plated chromeling.
There's the thing there with the red cross is a chest.
There's one underneath the
Oh,
chromeling
oh
too.
my gosh, small violet too.
Oh,
It's me in there.
that's me in there. Things never to say to a pregnant woman.
I'm having a baby, and the baby is you.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually mine your way to the leader if you go. Also, you can move diagonally in this game.
Oh yeah, I'm using.
Forgot to mention that.
Yeah, I'm using all of the 8 directions.
I always like to mine diagonally, obnoxiously.
I wonder what that looks like. I guess this is more the barracks than the
Oh.
armory.
Hang on, these things are all sleeping?
Yeah.
Let's see if they wake up.
Plastifer bonnet. Oh, they did wake up. Shit.
In
No, they didn't.
Maybe they don't.
No, they're still asleep?
They're dazed right now.
Oh, they're dazed.
Oh, but they're not attacking you yet, apparently.
I didn't take anything. I just looked.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
they are
now-
attacking me. They didn't like that. Okay. Alright, fine. I wanted to take your shit. Oh, okay. They moved to block the way.
I wonder if you can just break the chests. And then everything
And then
falls
everything
into-
spills on the ground.
You might be able, I think you might be able to do that, actually. Just make sure you don't,
Oh.
Okay.
They're mad.
I was gonna say, make sure you don't break the stuff in the chest.
The only thing they don't own is the walls. Everything else has an owner. Alright, well.
I'm surprised with like the min-maxing attitude of people who play games like this incessantly that like this isn't a common starter strategy. Go to Grit Gate, break down all the walls and steal their shit.
Maybe there isn't
It
always a
is, you
pickaxe.
can do that. I think people, unfortunately, people also get attached to the bar thermites and then don't want to do that,
Oh,
even though it's irrational.
that's right.
Like
We
I've
should.
never killed Gritgate. I've played this game for
Violet, on the
God
other
knows how long
hand.
it is. Yes.
It wasn't really a choice that I made.
Oh, did it
Why
just
did it happen?
I wanted the stuff. Okay, I didn't realize. there was
Oh,
some
hang on.
civilization
I
in
should
here,
probably
okay?
go for now. Everybody.
Alright.
Sorry, thanks for hanging out.
Nope.
Have
Thanks
a
for
We'll
good
streaming.
one.
immortalize this on YouTube, I guess. See ya, everybody.
Good to
See
talk
ya.
to you, Will. Bye.
Bye.
Good evening.
You too.
Later. Thanks for joining us. See ya.